Hello, everybody. We are just coming in. Sorry for all of that pain of the waiting. Here's your lovely crew for the evening. We are going to be playing We Be Goblins, and we are going to have so much fun being goblins. We have Luna. Hey, I pointed the right side. We have Luna over here. Katie down there. Ray over there, and then Yachts. So everybody at once, tell me how you are. Good, and glad to hear it. So yeah, let's just Luna, how have you been this last week? I know we've yeah.
And yesterday I got officially summoned for a case at the end of the month. Oh, we're muted.
I just unmuted you because I am not smart. Anyway, this is everybody. Hello, everybody. Luna, would you like to restart?
Now we're not muted.
Oh well, can't win them all.
I just saw the spot at the bottom where it says, "I don't know what this is for," and I'm too afraid to ask. That's for which it's fine because they pop up in chat anyway. That's for our partner codes for like discounts and stuff with critical hit cookies and whatnot. But anyway,
gotcha.
Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Yes, so I'm good. I got called for jury duty this week. That's what I was just explaining, and so I had to sit through a day and a half of jury selection, and that was a little bit painful. And then I found out yesterday afternoon that I did indeed get called for a case at the end of June, and I'm not super thrilled about it. I'm glad it's not the case that I was expecting to get called for after I had to go report yesterday, but it's a case that I'm not very happy about, so that's going to be a little rough, but, you know, it is what it is, so I will do my civic duty, and it'll be all good. But other than that, things are going pretty well. I've gotten big into origami lately.
Ooh.
Yep. Look at this.
Cool.
I made a mouse yesterday. He's super cute.
Aww.
Oh yeah, you did.
Aw.
Look at that little fella.
So
Right?
small.
So, yeah, he's really cute. I named him Boo, and he lives on my desk now.
Love that.
So, anyway, that's my news.
Katie, any news?
Nah.
Cool.
Well,
didn't do
everything's
any-
going good over here. Nope, nothing really big's going on. I mean, like, I'm going out of town this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that, but no, pretty standard fare this week.
Yay.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yachts, how have you been?
I'm great, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. How are you?
I'm good.
Wonderful.
Any-
Always fun to hang out. I look forward to our Wednesdays together.
Me too.
Oh,
And I'm excited to be
sweet.
GMing.
Yeah, this
Anything
is,
new happen?
Well, I think the newest thing, really, is that we have GM Disc in the hot seat tonight, and you know.
Is that like
Glorious.
DJ Disc?
DJ Disc in
GM
the
Disc?
house, ready to drop the hottest tunes of the 80s, 90s, and today. Yeah, but really excited to play with you, and really excited to see your GMing style, because I think we see eye to eye on like so many like game philosophy style things, you know.
Yeah, just have fun. That's my philosophy.
Yeah, totally, man. So I'm really excited about that. In other Canadian news, we're having this whole heat wave. I don't know if you guys are too.
Yep.
Anyone? Is it
Yeah.
like the whole East Coast or what?
No,
Yep.
it's fine
It's
down
been
here.
Unbearably
I'm not going to
hot
say that
for
it's
us
hot,
poor
but two
Nova
hobbits threw a
Scotians.
ring into my backyard yesterday.
Oh,
Ew.
I don't know how many freedom units 35 degrees is, but
A
that's
lot, but it's about what it's been
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it just feels like you want to fall over and die while you're working. I work outside, so you know.
Death
it's a
would
little
be so
crazy.
much easier.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Ray, you're new to Wednesdays, not new to the channel.
I am new to Wednesdays. I am old to the channel, but I am new to Wednesdays. That is true.
How have you been since last everybody saw you?
Since last which would have been last week, because our channel or our stream got canceled yesterday because there was a couple like player things that happened. So I am like all kinds of excited to still get to play tonight. I've had a weird week, which isn't necessarily like a bad thing. I work in social services, so Mercury is
for the win.
Woo, woo, woo! Mercury's in retrograde. There's gonna be a solar eclipse tomorrow. Like, people feel that stuff, and they're like, right now is the time I want to act spicy. So it's been a weird week, but that is what it is. And I live in I'm not from here. I will preface with that, and if I offend anybody, I'm sorry, but I am not from here. I live in West Virginia. And the thing that has given me life, the thing that has given me life this week is that our governor, because people are refusing to get vaccinated, opened a statewide lottery, and the initiative is called Do It for Baby Dog, which is their bulldog's name. And all the stuff has pictures of this bulldog. I'm gonna pull it up. Do It for Baby Dog, and it has pictures of this bulldog, and people have stickers with this bulldog on it, and it is adorable. And you can win like trucks and hunting licenses, and I shit you not, guns. So here we go.
Do it. Tradition.
Do it for Baby Dog. That's been getting me through this week.
Amazing.
I don't know, with West Virginia, it'd be like, win your own coal mine. Woo!
Win your own coal mine, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I suppose we should just get right to it, shouldn't we?
Why not?
Let's get to it.
Let me click on this button and bring us all to this screen over here.
I just would like to point this out really, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Disc is, I'm putting this out for chat's sake. Disc that is streaming for his very first time ever right now. This is the first time he's ever done it.
Yeah,
he
so
did
no
the whole
pressure.
setup for himself. He is, so
we are so proud.
We're super
Very
proud.
cool.
I only had about 1 million questions.
That's okay, because I had like 1,020,000, so you're already doing better than me.
20 less, awesome.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, you are all goblins of the Licktoad tribe, who live deep in the Brine Stump Marsh, south of the hated man town called Sandpoint. Once, a while ago, other goblins tried to burn Sandpoint down, and they would have been legends if they had succeeded. But they didn't bring enough fire, and got themselves killed as a result. Yesterday, your tribe discovered that one of your own had been using forbidden arts and was engaged in one of the greatest taboos, writing things down. In fact,
No.
rumor holds it that what he was writing was the history of your tribe. There's no swifter way to bring about bad luck than stealing words out of your mind by writing them down. And so, your tribe had no choice. You branded the goblin's face with the letters to punish him, which is why everyone calls him Scribbleface now. And then, you ran him out of town, took all his stuff, and burned down his hut. That's where things got interesting, because before you all burned down his hut, Chief Gutwad found a weird box within the building. Inside was a map and a lot of fireworks. Fireworks that immediately came to use in burning down the hut. Then, this morning, Gutwad announced that tonight there would be a feast in order to drive out any lingering bad luck from Scribbleface's poor decisions. But perhaps even more exciting, all of you have been secretly invited to meet at Chief Gutwad's moot house. Why would the chief want to speak to you? It can only mean that he's got an important mission for you all. one that the other goblins of the tribe couldn't pull off. This could be your chance to go down in Licktoad history. So all of you head over right before the feast. You all head over towards Chief Gutwad's house, in the Moot House, and you're all kind of just waiting out there to be called in. So you can have a chance now to kind of describe your characters, what they look like, you know, who they are really. What do you go on?
Not everyone at once.
Right?
All right, I'll go first because less pressure if you go first. Doing a good job.
Yeah.
Well, what can I tell you about Chuffy Lickwound story? Chuffy Lickwound that isn't automatically described by his name already. He's a little fellow with red beady eyes, as you might imagine most goblins could be or should be. He's got this dog slicer that he likes to, stab people with a whole lot, many times in quick succession. Just because he's a little spazzy, you know. He's got some cool leather armor, and one, kind of totally normal thing about him is that in his other hand, instead of having something with any utility at all, like a shield, he's got a cage with a spider in it. And I guess he just carries it around. It's his little buddy, and you can't leave your friends out. Among other things, I've got lots of interesting items. My favorite of which is a child's doll with the eyes taken out. Because why not? In fact, he has a little limerick, if you will, if I might indulge in this.
Please
Chuffy's
do.
face might make you sick, but Chuffy's knife is awful quick. And if you are his stabby pick, then the knife goes in you. Stick, stick, stick. So I think that kind of sums up things.
Very good, very good. Who's next?
We'll go next. I am Rita Big Bad, and I'm a fighter. I also have a dog slicer, but I also carry a bow. And my arrows are in a quiver that are decorated with dog ears. But I also have my very lucky pet toad, whose name is Spoodle.
Yes.
And carry a lot of other stuff. I have like my little silver mirror, my perfume that I like to drink sometimes. And I have a beautiful, beautiful veil that I wear all the time because it makes me feel so pretty. And I also have a little thing that I would like to read.
Oh my god, she's stealing my thing, guys.
I am. Read a chop and read a bite. Read a slay and read a fight. Read a stab and read a smite. Rita kills it all just right.
Oh, that was better than mine. Damn.
They came up with these off the top of their heads, by the way.
Of course.
Absolutely.
It's all improv, folks. Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
I'd like to introduce you to myself, Mog Merch the Sufficient. Some people said great. I said sufficient's longer, it's better.
More letters.
Just don't write
You
it
can
down.
see me captured in my leather armor with my fierce toad amphibian. No one can withstand him. Now, some of these idiots, they use bows or other such, clumsy weapons as dog slicers. I believe in the more subtle art of, creating potions and bombs and just throwing them at shit. I, too, like these knaves, have come up with a little ditty for you to kind of understand where I'm coming from. Things go boom when Mog Merch throws. Much more fun than using bows. Sometimes where the boom boom blows is not my fault. That's how it goes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That I
We're
love
in
the
trouble.
energy.
That's
the
amazing.
The mood. So, that leaves me, and I want you to imagine the most gangly looking little goblin that you can imagine, with just like knobby fingers and like really off dimensions, that like their hands are, you know, at their sides, go down past their knees, and just the most impish face and these little black coal like eyes. And you get this sense from them that were you to encounter a being made of pure chaos, this is probably the same flavor. Like this is the same sort of like unadulterated, just like random happenstance that chaos itself is made of. And Poog Poog of Zarangel is a cleric, and Poog is more of a cleric in the sense that they serve a god, not so much that they do good things. So that's important to bear in mind as well. And like all of my predecessors, I also have a little something worked up, which I will do for you in Poog's voice. And I think it is perhaps the most eloquent of all of our little rhymes thus far. So Poog says Erangel is best. He have burn things and heal the rest. Zarangal's favor makes Poog blessed. And Poog also stab you with knife if you make fun of how Poog isn't good at riding animals. The
Yeah, that'll do it.
A+.
So as you guys are awkwardly standing outside of the tent there, you hear a very high-pitched voice that says, "You guys can come in now." You recognize this voice. It's from the chief's first in command, I suppose, second in command, Slorb. So he calls you in. You guys head in?
Of course.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Alrighty. So inside the moot house, you see that it's mostly a fairly bare, although at the very center of it is a very, very, very tall chair, and sitting atop of it is Chief Gutwad. It's about 6 feet tall, so it's, you know, probably 2 goblins high. Slorba says for you all, you can all take a seat right in front of the chief. Just right there on the dirt. Yes, this is a place of honor for you.
Ooh.
Poog is definitely going to find the grossest bit of dirt, like the one that is damp by like a means that can be confirmed. Like, and the more gross it seems, the happier they will be.
Perfect.
And Rita is going to come and was going to sit next to Poog, but
No, there's plenty, Rita. There is mud here for you as well.
So Rita will sit in the mud, but like very carefully, like lifts up her bridal veil so that it doesn't get in the mud, because she wants to keep it as clean as possible.
There's
because
several stains already on it, but just to make sure it doesn't get muddy.
Doesn't want to get muddy, right? Exactly. Blood, like that's different. And then settles right in next to Poog and is like, "Oh, good seat." Good seat.
Well, I'm just sitting down, like I'm trying to find the cleanest spot. Just like, oh, God.
Poog definitely is wrinkling their nose at you, like, I don't know, their parents did not do good job raising. I don't know.
Is this sanitary?
Chuffy, are you sitting in a disgusting pile of mud, or are you sitting in a clean pile of dirt? Yachts.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is Chuffy. Who's playing Chuffy tonight? Yeah, no, I'm actively trying to hide from the party, just like as a joke, like not, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to sneak away. and like hide and like peer through a bush back at them or something.
I imagine.
Just
I
to see if
imagine
they
there's like
notice.
a tent pole that's like half as wide as it needs to be to hide you. So we're
Exactly,
seeing
something
like
like
a
that.
quarter of you on each side.
Yeah, just like occasionally peeking over, like, huh, do they see me? Huh? 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 Pretty good.
And you definitely have like that dog sense that like if we can't see your face, then you're hiding. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
So
Do you
yes.
need to roll for it? Or what do I do?
I mean, the way it's described is pretty good. No need to
Okay,
roll.
cool.
You're
Thanks.
sufficiently hidden to your standards.
Okay. And yeah.
So Slorb approaches Chief Gutwad, and he kind of like gets up on his tippy toes, and certainly is not anywhere near the chief's ears or anything like that. But he says, "They're all here. What would you like me to tell them?" And
I showed most of them.
he
Still
he
hiding.
looks over. He says, "Who said that?" Well, Chief. Anyway, they're all here. Most of them. What would you like me to tell them? This is something that's, pretty usual. The chief typically tells Slorb something, and Slorb interprets it for everybody else, because the chief's words are so grand and so just the best words that typically it will scare other words out of goblins' heads. Lesser goblins' heads, that is. But the chief, he straightens up a little bit, and he says, "You all be heroes, each of you. You are best Lictoads, but for me, and maybe for Slorb. That you aren't fleeing in terror from the mighty sound of my voice is all the proof you should need. Yet soon, all the Lictoad goblins will know your might, for I have picked you for a dangerous mission. You know about the fireworks and the map we found in Scribbleface's hut. Fireworks were fun, but map is more fun. It shows a route to a place near the coast." My god, I lost my place. Where Scribbleface found the fireworks, and it says there are more fireworks there. I want them for the Lictoads. You all go get them tomorrow. Tonight, we have big bonfire to burn bad luck away from you, and we play many games. Much fun. Tomorrow, you fetch me fireworks. If you meet men, you make them dead. If you meet dogs, you make them dead. If you meet horses, you make them dead. If you meet Longlegs eat goblin babies many, you maybe should run. And if you not find fireworks, you not come back, or we will feed you to Squealy Nord." And he kind of just slumps back down in his chair after this.
Quick question: what is Squealy Nord?
Squealy Nord. Yes, that's something that you all would know. Squealy Nord is a ferocious hog which was found by the tribe and brought back to the tribe, basically, to be put in a pen and live with you guys.
What does it look like?
He is, I don't have a picture, oops. He is a baby
Use your brain!
Baby piglet.
Okay.
He replaced Murdery Dave after he passed.
Yes. Unfortunate Murdery Dave. But Squealy Nord is better. Squealy Nord is better hog.
Oh, goodness.
After this, Slorb says, "All right. Do you have any questions?"
Should we go now?
Yes. The feast will start very soon. So go set up the bonfire and get prepared.
I'm gonna say that Poog is sitting there, and since goblins don't write things down, they're doing the goblin equivalent of like making like a mind fortress of like remembering a memory castle, remembering all these things, and he's like, Yes. Poog make dead dogs. Poog make dead peoples. Poog make all the things much dead.
I lean up from behind the pole and like, don't forget horses.
Horses! Oh, Poog didn't forget the horse.
I just
Thank
like
you.
behind the pole.
Thank you for that. That's good. Gotta start from the beginning. Make dead dogs. And then just starts all over again.
Do I get to keep some of the fireworks?
You definitely should not take fireworks that belong to the chief. But
if the chief says I can have some.
if we lose some when we are making our way back, who is to tell? Says Pook.
Slorb says, "You better bring back every single one of them. If you don't, you're not coming home." But
How many were there?
Like this many.
A lot. There's a lot.
So many.
We know how many there are. We're not going to tell you, just in case. So, we do have a little gift for you to help you along your way. It's over there, and he runs and he goes, grabs a little box, and comes back, and he sets it down in front of you. This is the remaining fireworks from the last stash. Show it to everyone. Inside, there's 2 Desnin candles, 4 paper candles, and 1 skyrocket. A Desnin candle is a Roman candle. Paper candles are, I don't know, M40 whatevers, the ones that just explode. And the skyrocket's just, regular old firework that shoots off into the sky. So you take those on your journey, and perhaps they will help you. If not, bring them back to us as well. We need those.
While they're talking, oh, I'm sorry.
We need those. We need those to make the tribe strong.
Just side note, I will listen to Yacht say sorry all night long. Like,
Oh, sorry, yeah. I will say it all night long because I'll keep interrupting you. I'm sorry, Disc. While he's talking, as soon as he puts down the box, I want to try to sneak over and just like snag one and throw it in my pocket.
Before any of us notice.
Like while everyone's distracted, I'm assuming. You can make it a really difficult roll if you want.
I'm gonna grab the 4 paper candles.
Okay. So yeah, make a stealth check to kind of like nonchalantly go over there, Chuffy.
All right, stealth.
Nice.
Poof.
What
Okay.
did I roll? 33. Wow.
Yeah. You
Wow,
kind of
Chuffy.
very
All right.
nonchalantly just make your way over there.
Wow.
Now I need you to make me a sleight of hand versus everybody else roll a perception to see if they see you steal some candles or whatever.
18.
Okay, I'll let you guys all roll your perceptions then.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks, friend.
Oh, they're not
Perception.
coming up in the... Don't worry, everybody watching stream. They will show up as soon as they get far enough down. Anyway.
11.
And my sleight of hand is a 12.
Alrighty. Poog is the only one who doesn't notice. Everybody
Of
else
course not.
sees Chuffy stick their little goblin hands in there and grab some.
He's reaching for it. I slap it.
Also, too, now that we've started rolling, I would like to just share that there is a +1 to the GM from Cheech1, a +1 to the party from Cheech1, a +1 to the party from 19 Cent Banana, a +1 to the party from Apache 1222,
Jesus Christ.
and a +1 to the party from Jim the Dim.
Holy
Thank
moly.
you.
Thanks for coming out, folks.
As is tradition on Tuesday nights, I will give you the ooh for giving us.
So
And it's not quite as fun without Wolf's Blood being here and cringing every time I do it. But
He's
I'll
with
do
us
my
in
best.
spirit.
yeah, his grumpy old manness, it permeates us all.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So
But yeah, as he's reaching for it, I just like, get out of there!
Hey, come on. Yeah. Oh, all right.
Like, gotta
And
share.
just like sleep back into the bushes or whatever, like, or the corner of the room, wherever I think I'm hidden.
But yeah, I'm gonna take. Actually, for the rest, I'll take 3 of the paper candles.
Okay.
Poog isn't taking any because they feel like fireworks are too complicated for them. So they're
fire. Like I don't. That is beyond Poog. Poog cannot handle. Not for me.
Awesome. Alrighty.
And yeah, Rita is not taking any either. So
Katie can take as many as she wants.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, if no. 1 second. Chuffy, what do you want?
Fire is good.
Chuffy, what do you want?
You
It's
snapped my
good.
hand last time I went for them. You take
Okay,
them. It's your
okay.
problem now.
All right, I'm taking them all then. All
Your
right.
problem now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Chuffy will just pickpocket what he wants as we go on our way.
Exactly. I'll just steal them from you later.
Carry them for me. I will take
Is there
them
a
when I
way
need
to drag these like into my inventory or?
No, you'll just have to.
Oh, well,
Yeah, there's
it's
a lot.
suffering.
Well, we can pull that thing back up when if and when we need it.
Okay.
But yeah. So Slorb says, "Okay, you have everything you. Oh, and the map." And he just kind of reaches behind him and pulls a map out from behind his back, and he hands it over to you guys. Take.
I'll take the map.
Now get out of here. Go.
Going.
I'm like pretending I'm already gone, just like frozen in the corner or something.
Alrighty. So as you guys kind of head out, does anybody grab Chuffy and drag? Slorb will push Chuffy out the door.
Oh, hey.
The chieftain needs to be alone right now to prepare.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
So as you guys kind of get out there, does anybody look at the map?
I'll look at it.
All
I'm gonna
right.
like take it and like look at it and like tilt it sideways and then tip it sideways the other way and then tip it back and like, does this look right?
So fortunately enough, there are no words written on the map. It
Poof.
would probably be illegal to have if there were, but there were not.
Oh, good.
It's basically like a big X, several like trees, a dotted line that follows along a stream, and then a big like hut. So it shows you roughly where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to be heading west towards the coast, and that's a little scary, because that runs probably straight through Lot's Legs Eat Goblin Babies Many, which is one of the many giant bugs in the swamp, a giant spider, in fact. Other dangers in the area include Vorka. Vorka is a goblin. She is a cannibal goblin. She used to be from this tribe, the wife of one of the chieftains, until one day she got bored or something and decided to kill the chieftain, eat him, and several other goblins.
Bored or something. That is chef's kiss. So good.
But yeah, she murdered and ate several goblins and was tossed out of town. I think that's everything that you would need to know. So it's about an hour or two before the big bonfire. You guys just kind of do goblin things. What's goblin things look like for some of you?
Let's see.
I'm gonna drink a beer and challenge someone to a fight.
Perfect. That is goblin things.
Yeah, like a wrestling match in the dirt. Not like a stabby in the liver type of game.
They-
Probably
They
good.
happily accept and they fight you. They wrestle you. They're
Right.
not so good. You are one of the best goblins in this camp, so you easily beat them.
Fire makes me feel good. Yeah, I need it. I need to feel good.
Anybody
Good job.
else have anything they want to get up to?
I'm going back to my hut and looking through like all my little vials and stuff, putting something together and just making myself essentially just an overpowered cocktail. And, like,
So you're pre-gaming is what you're saying?
pretty much.
Alrighty, Mogmerch pre-games, which is absolutely a goblin thing to do.
Yep.
Anyone?
Pig is going to go around and to everybody who is not in their tent, I am going to steal just their left shoe.
Okay, you steal several left shoes.
I will steal the right shoes.
You follow
my
Poog
God.
around and steal the right shoes out of everybody's. There's several people just asleep in their little tents with their shoes on. You just take them off their feet, no problem.
Excellent.
Yeah, those are definitely goblin things to do. So, as it draws near, the bonfire has been built up very, very dangerously tall, and the chief himself is brought out. So about 4 goblins are struggling as much as they can to bring out this entire 6-foot tall chair with the goblin chieftain in there. And they set him right down, right in front of the fire, pretty close to it. And the chieftain beckons Slorb, and he whispers something, and Slorb says, "All right, it's time to start the festivities." And a cask of what's it called? Fermenting cider apples is brought out for drinks and such, and everybody just starts immediately going wild. Everybody gets a mug of it, and they just start dancing around the fire. What do you guys? What'd you do?
Oh, Rita is absolutely going to join the dancing.
Okay.
I'm taking off my robes and I'm jumping in the barrel.
Okay.
Jeez.
Extra
Chef is
mug
gonna-
flavor.
Chef is gonna sneak about doing rogue things. Just
Okay.
like, fading into the darkness and going to see if he can find some trouble.
Sure.
Yeah.
I had a reply, but then y'all said a boot, and I am just like,
What's that about?
it's just like it hits like the umami part of my soul. Like it just feels just good. It's just good.
Jeez, eh?
Wait until you get to hear him really get into his accent sometime.
Yes, bye.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Shivers.
Jesus, it's a good time.
Poog is around the periphery of the people like dancing and drinking, and is playing a competitive game of finders keepers, and sometimes the things they find are a little more tactically acquired than just like dropped, but they are definitely like they are leaning hard into the chaotic part of their being, and they're just like, oh,
Like this is kind of neat. I think this is like for counting. We don't need that. Poog does not believe in numbers.
and just is like going around and stealing and picking up and collecting whatever they can. Like there's definitely like a feather that has fallen off of someone's headdress, and it's like very crumpled, and he's like,
Yes, this is good. I shall keep this. This is treasure.
So does anybody drink the cider aside from Mogmerch? I know you hopped in there.
I'm sucking it down.
Okay. Anybody else grab a glass?
No.
no.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to need
That's it!
from Rita and from Mogmerch, I'm going to need a fortitude save.
Alright.
This is some really bad
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Let's
Okay,
see.
so
50.
Rita, as you like choke some of this down, it's like it's not good. But you're able to keep it down in your stomach. Same with Mogmerch as you're
I
just
have a question.
gulping the whole
Is
thing.
it
Yes.
is it just like overall bad, or is it bad by goblin standards? Because that
I had the same question.
That's important. I need to know. That's important.
It's certainly, well, it's not fine wine by goblin standards. It's not exactly the worst thing anybody has ever drank, but it's not good by goblin standards.
Okay.
Certainly, if any of us drank it, we would hate it, but the goblins...
Or likely die.
Or likely die, yes. The goblins are okay with it.
Okay.
It's free!
While dancing and drinking this not great but passable alcoholic beverage, Rita also notices that Poog is just like staying around the outside and is like, Poog, dance with me, Poog! Like, and keeps like jumping out of the dancing group and like trying to pull Poog in.
So I have to share this real quick because I just had a visceral like experience when Katie said it's free, because I have gotten messy at weddings on Franzia, which like if you know me in my day to day, I'll turn my nose up at it like I'm too good for it. I'm not. So like I'm just having like an experience over here because I'm like, girl, that is true. Free booze, it don't matter. It drinks. That doesn't matter.
You jump
Free's
in
free. So
oh
one of the
I'm
goblins
crying. Go on.
one of the goblins notices that Rita Big Bag is dancing, and walks up to you and says, Rita, I dare you to go dance with Squealy Nord, and just points over towards the thing. They have tied Squealy Nord to a post, so Squealy Nord can't quite get away. And several goblins rather, are hopping up onto Squealy Nord's back, and then they're cutting the ropes, and Squealy Nord's starting to just buck around and trying to throw off the goblins. Several of them get thrown off.
Poog isn't gonna wait for Rita to answer. He is gonna rush up and like two stiff arms on her back and be like, "Kiss me, die, and like pushing her because that feels way more chaotic, and that is definitely where they want to be.
Alrighty.
So as you do that, as Poog is doing that, Rita's like straightening out her veil and like trying to make it look very dignified and fine. I'll go. I'll do it. I'll ride Squealy Nord.
Alrighty. So they, after the last batch of goblins has been bucked off of Squealy Nord, they wrangle Squealy Nord, they tie him back up to that post, and they say, "All right, get on. It's your turn to go."
I climb up.
We can handle 3. Poog, you wanna go?
And before they can even finish it, Poog is there. Like,
Yeah.
Poog is already there, and like somehow, like Dr. Strangelove style, has like a cowboy hat out of nowhere, and it's just like, yes, much yes, and it's very.
The original goblin like gingerly helped Rita get on Squealy Nord and was like, making sure everything, and you were certainly not there. And the second they turned back to see you, you're not in your original spot. They turned back, you're on Squealy Nord already.
Yes.
From the
And there's
darkness,
a
I'd like
poof.
to run out and hop on.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's like a poof outline like in the cartoons where like I moved so fast.
Yeah.
The dust hasn't even settled from like where I'd moved.
I'm just watching them get on Squealy Nord like I'm coming up from the barrel like...
That was brilliant.
Looks like math's not my specialty. Anybody else want to get on? We have room for one more. He looks around.
At which point I'm gonna run out and jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can.
Alrighty. Yeah. So once you hop on, the one that's leading this thing grabs his dog slicer and he chops the string holding Squealy Nord to the post, and Squealy Nord starts bucking. I'm going to need all 3 of you to roll me 3 different ride checks.
Can I use speak with animals?
Sure.
I am going to cast speak with animals on Squealy Nord, and I want to tell him
Like, okay, like, make it look convincing, but, like, don't dump us so, like, we look cool, okay? And then if you do that, then, and they, like, think of someone that they like the least in the village, and their name is Greg, because it always is, or Josh. No, it's Josh. So,
Say Chuffy.
so Poog, everyone's got a problem with a Josh, and if you say you don't, you're a liar. So
Poog is gonna say, and if you do us this favor, I will 100% feed Josh to you. Like, he might taste kind of not so great because he's like kind of a narc, but like whatever. I mean, people's is people's.
Oh, I hate it when they do this to me.
Oh, Squilly Nut, would you like to get away?
Oh, I think that the best for me is to stay here. All right, and chop. And Squealy Nord just starts going and bucking. So yeah, give me those 3 ride checks.
Okay. Exciting.
all right,
first-
remember Rachel is dumb. Where is this?
Yes, so that'll be on in the main page on the
Thank
right
you.
side.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm really pretty, guys. That's what I have going on for me.
So Chuffy is bucked off immediately.
Okay, great.
Right, there we go.
You weren't like securely like kind of like, you know, holding onto the straps or anything, and the second he just like bucks up, you just go flying.
I just
Let's see.
pretend that no one sees me and try to slink away again.
Rita, you're able to hold on for that first one, but the second one is what gets you. You get popped right off. Oh no. Poog, same with you. You're holding on to those straps really, really well. But Rita Big Bad just grabs a hold of you, and as you're getting bucked off, just yanks you off Squealy Nord.
I yeah, I'm definitely like falling off in such a way that like I am making the biggest show of things, because Poog is not doing this out of the kindness of their heart. Poog is doing it because it will create the most chaos and is trying to make a scene so that Squealy Nord can run away.
The entire place is like completely fenced in. There isn't even like a gate. You just like hop over the side. So Squealy Nord can't quite get out, but is like running around the perimeter. They eventually stop him and tie him back up, and the leader says, "Oh, that was so close. You guys held on the longest, about 6 seconds."
I drunkenly like start stumbling out of the bear, like, I'll show him how it's done. And I'm just like drunkenly making my way towards Squealy Nord. Like, I'll show him.
Alrighty.
Can I instead of Poog riding this time, can I put Dog Finder 2 on behind?
Yes.
my toad?
Like, okay, so Poog did not do so great. Okay, Dogfinder 2. You make your parent proud, and you hang on long time. You do a good job.
And just like this toad up behind.
Ribbit. Alright, so Mug Merch, Dog Finder 2 are on this ride. So Mug Merch, give me 3 yes, rides. Perfect. And let's see. Yeah, the toad gets bucked off the very first moment. It just goes flying, and I assume Poog's just running after it. Trying to catch, yes. Mog Merch, you are actually able to hold on tight, and you survive, stay
And
the
I'm
entire...
still buck-ass naked.
Yeah, you stay that
and
entire
smell
time.
like rot gut. Like,
Yep.
So
Yep.
the leader hands you a gourd of some sort of liquid inside, and he says, "Alrighty, you win the Dragon Brew gourd for hanging on for the longest out of anybody. You've set a
That's
new
right.
record."
Let me tell you a secret.
Yeah?
I just fall asleep right there in the pen.
So, as an alchemist, you actually know what this is. It's a bubbling elixir that when you drink it, you can breathe fire up to 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke some suckers.
It's a single target up to 25 feet away for that.
Nice.
Somebody else, like about half an hour or so later, walks up to Chuffy and says, "Hey, I bet you can't eat this entire bag of bull slugs really quick." And he just hands it over to you.
I'm like, bet I can.
Yeah, go.
And just like look around and then just start downing them as fast as I possibly can.
Alrighty, so they're black wriggling slugs the size of sausages.
Gross.
Among the goblins, they're considered
No, thank you,
they're
sir.
considered
No,
pretty
thank
foul
you.
tasting.
All right, let's go though.
They're very difficult to chew because of their slime as well. So give me a couple
okay.
of fortitude saves. Yeah.
Does this
Wait.
have anything to do with sickened? Because I'll get advantage on checks.
It does not.
That's cool. Sorry, I
Are
don't
we
even know if I should be
rolling
asking
for
that, but-
like the fortitude of your gag reflex? Is that what's happening?
More like to choke them down. Really.
How many rolls did you
Well,
want?
let's just thank God it only came up in this instance.
Let's start with 5, and then we'll go from there.
Oh,
Oh, we started
it's
out
going
strong.
so well.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you
You
just
did so good.
the first 2 you just down really quickly. The next one you try to get in, and this one just won't go down. You get 5 more attempts. Let's see.
Oh
3,
wow.
2. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3, a 10, and a 8.
3, 10. So it's 2 more attempts, right?
2 more.
2,
I'm
3,
sorry.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 more.
A 6 and a 14.
Ah, you came so close. The last one, you're like just about to slide into your mouth, and the goblin says, "That's it. That's time. Yeah, you are one
I'm
away."
gonna try to sleight of hand it and pretend that I actually ate it.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, go for it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Can you give help actions? Because I will definitely say that Poog is like, where did it go? Like very, very confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 26 on my sleight of hand.
Yeah. So you you were just like dangling this last one over your mouth, and when he calls time, you just like grab it really quick and just
Yeah.
throw it or something. And the goblin says,
And I'm
"That's
like,
time.
"Hold
Give me
on."
the bag." He looks in the bag. They're all gone.
Yeah,
and
I'm pretty tough, you know.
let's see where the Gorge of Gluttons is something that he gives you. He hands over a dog slicer to you, and he says, "This is your prize."
Oh.
It's a +1 dog slicer that functions as a bane weapon against horses. So if
Okay.
you-
I'm
I
not
will-
understanding he's trying to give it to me. I want to like point over his shoulder and then steal it from him. So I'm so excited when I see it.
he definitely looks over his shoulder, and then you just yoink it from him.
Just yank it. Yeah.
Let's see, Chuffy, look what I'm just gonna put this stats in your sheet really quick for you.
Great.
So that'll be that +1. Bane of Horses. Alrighty, that's in there now. So your dog slicer has been upgraded.
Wow. Awesome.
As the party goes on, somebody calls out, "It's time to play a game! Hide or get clubbed!" And and he's this guy is holding a huge club, and he says, "Go!"
Oh God!
So
Like,
everybody
run for the tree line or something.
everybody
you know?
scatters. Does anybody stay behind?
Well, I'm passed out in the pen.
Okay.
Oh no.
Just curled around the dragon brew gorge.
Poog probably is still Poog is probably still in the encampment because like the promise of violence, like whether to themselves or others, is very exciting to them. So
Okay.
they're doing their best to like stick to the shadows, but like they're here for this. And someone always stays. Like someone always forgets. So
Yeah. So aside from you and the one that like called out, oh Rita, are you staying or are you going to hide?
I'm gonna go to hide.
Okay. So yeah, Poog, the guy that called out, and about 8 other goblins stay behind. And clubs are passed out to each and every one of you. So Rita and Chuffy, I'm going to need a stealth check from each of you to hide.
Well,
All
that's
right.
interesting.
Stealth check for me is 21.
14.
Okay.
sheesh.
Let's see. And that. Okay. So, you guys run off and hide. And then the guy that calls out, he says, "All right, you better be hidden, because here we come." And he just holds his club up in the air as he's walking. Yeah, so about 5 people come close enough to Rita in order to have a chance of spotting. One of which is Poog. So Poog, give me a perception.
Oh, I think Rita's gonna be pretty safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one person comes over towards Rita and just clubs you and says, "Got one!"
Jeez.
You are then handed a club, but first, actually, you take no damage.
Okay.
They didn't hit you hard
Wow.
enough.
It's just
Um,
irritating. It's just annoying. It's like a wiffle ball bat.
Ow!
Yeah, pretty much.
They're Nerf clubs. We had
Yes.
to switch over to
Bonk.
Nerf clubs after last year. Like the event insurance is just heinous if we try to use real clubs. So
Exactly. So 8 people, Poog and let's say Poog and Rita included, are close enough to be able to roll a perception on Chuffy. So I will need you guys to roll a perception. And what was your perception to yours? Was a 21. Rip. Okay. Everybody kind of like comes very close to seeing you. Well, not everybody. Some of them just are looking in the complete opposite direction. Poog is very close to seeing you, but is like, look, you think that the Poog is looking you right in the eyes. And then Poog kind of just like walks away to the next spot and clubs some bushes and like, you know, does all that goblin stuff. And you are eventually everybody finds all the other hiders except for Chuffy. And Chuffy is declared the winner. You are granted the ring that lets you climb real good. This is just a loan.
Wow.
You will have to give it back. Same with the sword. So this is a ring of climb, which will give you, I think, a +2 to climb, or maybe 5.
+5.
Yeah, +5 to climb.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
At first I thought you were gonna say the ring that lets you cry real good, and I was like, yeah, I feel that. That's usually like Pretty Woman for me. Like, it makes me cry real good.
So after that, the party starts to wind down, and goblins start falling asleep, you know, anywhere they can kind of curl up. In the pit next to Mogmerch and Squealy Nord. Some fall asleep just like right on the edge of the bonfire. You know, everywhere. There's passed out goblins just littering the floor. You all eventually find your way to your respective sleep areas, and awake the next day feeling pretty refreshed. None of you failed your fort save for the alcohol.
Yay.
And you feel great. The Slorb approaches you guys, gathers you all together, and says, Okay, it's time that you've set out. We expect you home by dark, although any extra time we'll assume that you'll have died and gotten eaten. So, go!
I go.
Go! Go, go, go!
Yeah, I spin around, start walking away. Just like a little skip in my step, like, you know, not looking if anyone's come with me. Just like
So the
Yeah.
the pathway that you follows a stream towards the coast. And along the way, you guys are doing goblin stuff and throwing rocks at small animals and just goblin
Yeah.
things. I need you
Yeah,
guys to
goblin
make me
things.
a perception check as first.
11.
Let's put you all over here.
I'm going to use
13.
my +1 from Jim the Dim.
Oh yeah, I got a pile of those.
We
I
got a
should-
pile of them. We also just got 5 more +1s from Bat Duck. Plus, there's another +1 to the GM from Chichuan and another +1 to the party from Chichuan.
Like,
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, if you guys know who Dev Makes Things is, he's lurking, and I play in his home game, and he's amazing. If you ever get a chance to play with him or watch him, he's incredible. But he gives us inspiration that we can use like this. And I kind of miss playing with him right now because he always does it so begrudgingly to me. He doesn't like to give me extra edge. So like this is odd. You're just giving me good things. Like I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. So everybody else knows as well. I am allowing +1s to damage rolls here as well. So tell me your marching order. How do you guys? Which way do you go? Like who's where?
Let me just ask Luna real quick. Am I counting this right? That there's 10 +1s to the party?
4,
Oh my goodness.
9, 10. Yes.
Okay. Sorry. And I'm gonna use every damn one of them. Don't
Good.
be worried about that.
Good.
I accidentally rolled the wrong thing. So hold on. Wait. What are we rolling? Stealth?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, I did roll the right thing.
You got
So I
that,
have a
yeah.
21.
Let's see. Okay. So is this the marching order, or do you guys want to change up your order?
I think Chuffy would be like hanging back to the back, like, you know, half hiding behind trees and like sneaking across the road, getting down in the ditch, and then hopping
I'm
back
also
up.
with
and walking
Chuffy.
across and-
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
just
Move,
trying to be really sneaky and weird.
move your tokens about where they would be. Then.
Can I move my token?
You should
Maybe
be
not.
able
You
to.
should be
Oh,
able to, but
Hey, let
You
me
know
move
what?
mine.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
You
sorry.
just have to
I was,
move
I
at a
was
pulse.
using the
Sorry.
I was using the
you
pan view
are.
cursor thing.
I just every time you say you're sorry, I just something in my brain really likes
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry.
Oh,
So
We're
good.
sorry.
Jesus,
We're
Mary, and Joseph.
sorry. If this is a tree, he's probably like hugged up against it, like peeking around, watching the rest of the party.
yes, each of the little brown circles are trees. And
Good.
stuff. Okay.
I'll be right.
Rita and okay.
I would say Poog is
He's
not
like walking in the river.
Yeah. There's like no right. I would be in the most inconvenient place, but like not being as like gross and loud and splashy as you think they would be. But I am definitely in the water because I think that makes me stealthy.
Water
Awesome.
is quiet. Poog is in water. Poog is quiet.
So, Rita, you are the only one out of everybody that notices up in the trees as you're looking up. There is a big spider, and it just
Good team positioning.
descends on the web. So you will be able to act in the surprise round, and it will be able to act in the surprise round. Everybody else will have to kind of wait. So click on your tokens, click on the initiative button on your sheet, and then we will start initiative.
Okay, click on my token. Click on the sheet. Poof.
I'm so close. There it is.
Oh, I got it.
Yes, perfect. Okay, let's see. Descending. So, Poog, Mogmerch. Then first will be the spider. The spider will descend very quickly and take a chomp at, let's see, I'll roll a d2. 1d2. You'll be 1, you'll be 2. 1 is going to be Mogmerch. So what is your flat-footed AC? Mogmerch, does a 14 hit your flat-footed AC?
Oh, yeah, it just hits it.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 damage, and I'm going to need you to make me a fortitude save.
Alright, 1 fortitude save coming up. 21.
Perfect, you pass.
Yay! So I need to reduce that to 8, I guess.
I don't know who Buglu Eouty is, but apparently that's
what
Rita.
came up when I clipped my picture.
Rita. Save settings. Rita, you're up.
Yay! Okay. How far away is the spooter?
10 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be like, there's a spider! Let's get it! And I'm gonna attack it with, my dog slicer.
Okay.
Do I just click on the attack, or do I have to click on it and then click on attack, or is there any special way to do it?
Just click on the attack there.
Okay.
You will need to move 5 feet before you can do that. Dog slicers, so you have to move like either here, or something like that. But yeah.
All right, I will move up into the water, and actually, can I move 10 feet and be right in the middle of the water?
That would provoke an attack of opportunity, but you are welcome to.
No, that's okay. I will save that for next time. And all right, attack.
Oh,
crit!
Nice.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So that did not confirm. Also, it didn't
Yes,
roll
yes, it does.
damage for some reason.
Well, that's weird.
Rita. I probably didn't input the damage. Huh. Click on the damage in the sheet there. The 1d4 plus 1.
I did.
Huh. Okay, so you're the first one that you rolled went through. The 5.
Yeah.
That's weird. It should have rolled together. Oh, well.
Well, because I can see it on my... It says Dog Slicer melee versus AC 23, and then below that there's...
that's the crit confirm, the 5 there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's... You roll it the second time to try to confirm, and that did not confirm. So you only dealt the 5 damage there.
Okay.
Minus 5. Pop. And then that is the end of the surprise round. Poog, you are up first.
Okay. I'm guessing am I far enough away that this thing isn't gonna come after me?
Yeah, that seems likely.
Okay, then I'm going to just shout encouragement stay on outside because I am squishy and be like, you guys are you're doing a good job, and then use cure light wounds on Rita.
Rita wasn't the one that got hit, it was Mogmerch.
Oh, Mogmerch then.
Alrighty. So yeah, that's a touch spell you'll have to come over towards, but you can walk over here if you'd like.
Okay, I will say that what Poon is gonna do is like use they have a wand of healing touch, but they're not going to use the spell in the wand, but they don't want to get closer to the spider, so they're using it to reach out and touch Mogmerch from as far away as possible and be like, there you go, friend, good job.
Alrighty.
Well done.
So Mogmerch, you heal 9, which puts you at full.
Yay.
Then it'll be your turn, Mogmerch.
Alright. Oh shit, what is this thing? Slap it with a club.
Awesome.
Alright, so do I hit like club and then just drag it onto the spooter, or?
Just click the word club and it should roll for you.
Laboop.
There we go. So 11.
Oh.
11 is going to miss. You kind of swing and long legs.
11 is a spider. What's the what?
This is a pretty
It's a
big
big
spider.
spider.
Yeah, this thing is medium size. I should have probably mentioned that. So he's like twice the size
He's
of
bigger
goblins.
than us.
He's bigger than you.
Oh my
Great.
goodness.
Yeah, he kind of like goes back on his legs. You just swoop under him. Would you like to move at all?
If I move, it'll invoke an attack of opportunity, so no.
Alrighty. His turn is next. Let's see. He's looking around, and sees Chuffy. That's your name over there. And he 5 foot steps
No,
away.
he doesn't see me.
5 foot crawls away, and is going to try to bite you as well. That'll be a 21 versus your AC. Your full AC.
That is a full AC is 17.
Alrighty, so he's going to hit you.
Hit.
That'll be that 4 damage to you, and I need you to make me a Fortitude saving throw. This is not versus a sickened.
A Fortitude saving throw.
You are perfect. You are not poisoned.
Is a 21.
Yeah, you can.
Right.
In order to apply,
I don't know where to add my.
if you click your token and click on the green circle, you can minus whatever damage it is, which in this case is 4, and then hit enter.
Oh, great.
And then it'll just automatically update on your sheet and everything.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yep. That's its turn. Rita, you're up next.
All right. Let's see. I am going to I'm going to take another step in. I'm going to attack with my dog slicer again. That is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. So hit that damage button, and you will deal 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, minus 2. Bop. Alrighty. Did you have any other actions that you would like to take?
At this time, I do not believe so.
Okay. Chuffy, you are up next.
Wonderful. After getting hit, Chuffy doesn't like getting hit. So he is going to run with the intention of like hiding around the tree and like looking back, to get an advantageous position and be hidden.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
I don't know if I can run under the canopy here, but like I would go around kind of and try to be.
That is the tree trunk. You have to kind of skirt
Oh,
around
okay.
it like
It's on
this.
the outside. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay.
If you take a
so my
withdraw,
move speed is what, 30?
30.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
If you take a
Okay.
withdraw action, you will not provoke an attack of opportunity, but that will be a full round action.
No, I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Alrighty,
And
I
I'll
love
try
it.
to skirt away.
That's right. Go
no.
big, go
He
home.
rolled a 12, which does not hit.
It does not hit.
Correct.
Great.
So while you're behind there,
so-
you said you wanted to make like a stealth check kind of deal.
Yes, please.
Alrighty, roll me that stealth, please.
That is a 17.
Perfect. Wow, natural 1. You still got a 17. So that was 15 feet to get there. Where would you like to go from here?
Yeah, I would like to continue to here, or like beside the tree, so I can get line of sight and throw one of my darts at it.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, click that dart button.
If I am hidden, you were explaining this earlier.
Yeah,
Do I
so,
get a bonus for a sneak attack or something, right?
Yes. He rolls a perception against your stealth, which he fails. And then you make your attack. And if it hits, which it does,
It's a 22 to hit.
type /R space 1d6.
5.
And so that means you deal 6 damage to him.
Wonderful.
Which, that is the end of your turn there. So Poog is up next.
Okay. So Poog wants to cast. Okay. So what is the spider exactly? Like what?
Like it's just like basically a regular old house spider that somehow has grown to the size of a human being.
Okay, so I want to cast Calm Animals on the spider, and I want to try to turn it into a mount.
Okay. He makes
Like I want to ride it.
Yeah.
He makes a will
Yeah, you
save.
do.
He fails.
Wow.
So he's he kind of soothes down a little bit. He is not like super like twitchy and attacky anymore. You do have a move action. Would you like to kind of get closer to it, or what do you want to do?
Oh, I for sure am gonna get close to this thing and like an overconfident yee like cowboy. I'm like,
Guys, like you, Poog is definitely good at riding things.
and is gonna like try to jump on the back of this spider and make it their like, wild wild west style sort of mount.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can kind of move over there and then roll me, I guess, a ride check to see if you can stay on.
We'll see. Okay, here we go.
An 11. An 11 is just not gonna do it. It's able to kind of like shrug you off. It's also not the easiest thing to ride considering it's a spider. But yeah, it doesn't quite let you on. You will then be just right next to it there. Alrighty.
But it's not hostile anymore, right?
It doesn't seem that way. It's
Okay.
kind of hard to tell. It is a spider. It was biting. Now it's kind of like slowly calmed down. Mogmarch, you're up.
I'm going to pull one of the 4 paper candles out of my bag, light it, and be like, wait! And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, wait, nope, I well, I'm trying to understand how this would work. Like, should I throw it at the spider now for it to detonate on them, like, in their next turn, or...?
So it will detonate on your next turn. So if you throw it into the spider's square, then it will stay there and then detonate on your turn. If you hold it, it will detonate at the beginning of your next turn. So you'd want to throw it, pretty much?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, just making sure how that worked. Okay. So I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna throw it at the spider.
Okay. Roll me a ranged attack.
Alright. And a boop. 15.
15. Yeah, you hit the spider right in the face. And
Nice.
it just plops right on the ground there. Right in front of the stream, so it doesn't even get wet, too. Quite expertly thrown.
Nailed it.
The spider. The spider's just going to very casually just start walking away.
You son of a bitch!
That would provoke from both Rita and not Chuffy, Poog. If you'd like to make an attack of opportunity, you're welcome to.
I would like to.
Alrighty.
That is a 17.
17 is going to hit. So you can roll your damage for that dog slicer. 4 damage.
4 damage.
It gets about there as you like cut off 2 of its legs and it just falls to the ground.
Ah!
Yeah, that kind of looking
And the
around.
firecracker goes off.
And then the firecracker goes off. Yeah, looking around. Give me perception checks for the kind of area.
Poog gets too busy picking up charred chunks of spider for a snack later on.
I'm inspecting the explosion of the firework, trying to see if I can get any notes from it, so I am busy.
I rolled a 16.
10 and a 16. Gotcha. Let's see. Chuffy, you're able to see, kind of littered around the area are several bones of, like, goblins and such, and some of them are covered by, like, a ton of spider webs and stuff. But, like, looking through, you do find a couple of interesting items.
Ooh.
You find a bag with several tarnished, very, very tarnished gold pieces, a single pearl, a couple of potions of cure moderate wounds, And there is a wax paper sealed package as well among the remains of everybody.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna scoop up the gold and the pearl like right into my pocket immediately. Grab those 2 bottles and the box under my arm, and like start running over to the party. Like,
Hey, look what I found. Idiots. They died.
They died.
Weren't as good as
Should have
us.
drank these potions. Right? Right? Right?
I like throw them over to my friends.
And this box thing? What do you think we should do with this?
Tear it open. It might have dog jerky.
It could have dog jerky.
Oh,
I take out my dog
Daddy.
slicer and start cutting it open.
Okay, it's a very small package, so it's very awkward, but you are able to like slice off the
Okay,
top
great.
of it.
Yeah, cool.
It's like
filled-
opening a letter with a bantlet. Like, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, it's really overkill, but who cares?
It's filled with about 6 pieces of licorice. Of
Yep,
licorice
definitely dog meat.
licorice flavored taffy specifically.
Awful. I
Ooh,
love it.
ooh, is it like the finished stuff that also has salt on it?
Oh yeah, it's probably,
Oh, good. Okay,
probably the
good,
most
good.
delightful little treat that your goblin minds could have ever found.
I like put the bag instead of putting my head into the bag. I like put the bag up over my face and like breathe in really hard.
A strong scent
good
of
whiff of it.
licorice. Yeah, strong scent of licorice flows over you.
I scream, "Ew, licorice!" and I throw it. Just
No,
like right down on the
that
ground
would
in
be
front of me.
like that would be the only candy goblins eat because it's awful. Like that's
Yep.
Yeah, is that why? Never mind.
Tastes like medicine. This is awesome.
I love it so much. It's so good. It's also a little spicy and bitter, just like me. It's salty, spicy, and bitter.
So yeah, you guys grab all that stuff. You head off then towards the place that's marked on the map.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Nope.
Who took
so-
the potions? You guys should have them.
2 potions of
Who wanted
cure
them?
moderate wounds.
Yeah.
That should be Rita and excuse me, Katie. I'm sorry, I can't remember your character's
Dog
silly name.
merch.
Mog merch.
Great.
I was having a hard time not calling the pig Steely Dan.
I was thinking of a squirrely Dan from
Yeah,
from Letterkenny.
that's what I
Yeah.
appreciate about you. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys head on then, chowing down on some of this licorice candy.
You said it was 2 potions of cure moderate.
Yes.
Okay.
About an hour or so into your travel, you come upon a ship, and it's surrounded by a fence, and it's definitely run aground. You guys, as you're approaching, you hear just, and we will head to just a quick intermission then after that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yay.
So yeah, we'll see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. Let us stretch our legs and all that stuff, and see you soon. And we are back. That was the fastest 5 to 10 minute break I think I've ever taken. Yeah, so you guys are approaching the ship, and you hear that wonderful little sound. In fact, it's the worst sound that you've ever heard. It's the sound of a horse.
Oh, I'm so conflicted. I don't want to play this part. I very much love horses. I have one named Mongo.
Aw.
Good old Mongo.
They are probably the scariest thing to goblins because they can stomp on you really hard.
You know what? One broke my ankle once. I'm gonna think real hard about Paddington. He used to bite me a lot.
Yeah, the very first day I had mine, he accidentally stepped on my foot.
So that's what the Lot's legs are the horses?
No, the Lot's legs eat goblin babies. Many was the spider that you just
was the spider.
Yeah.
Okay,
just killed,
okay.
yeah.
All right, and there's horses at the ship?
There's a horse at the ship. So as you approach, a two-masted ship lies mired in the mud in this clearing. Its rigging thick with moss and decorated with lanterns and wind chimes made from goblin skulls and bones. Strange writing is faintly visible along the ship's prow, while the soggy, swampy yard, quote-unquote, that surrounds the wreck is encircled by a rickety wooden fence. A thin curl of smoke wafts up from a chimney that protrudes from the unusual box-shaped structure near the ship's bow. And as you get closer, you hear that sound which I described, and you see standing over, kind of in the distance, a horse. What would you guys like to do?
I see we're at a little gate there. I'd like to like walk up to the front of the pack and just look at my teammates with my hands up, like, you know, convincing them to hang back for a second and then sneak aboard the ship.
Okay.
Oh, before you go, I got these little candles. It can dazzle the shit out of that horse. It won't see us coming.
That'd be really funny. Yeah.
So when you're about to go, give me a signal and I'll throw it.
So
how many we got?
where we are, okay. And that's where the horse is. Okay. So okay. I got it. There's fuckery of brewing, just so you know. I'm
Okay. So Chuffy wants to try to sneak aboard.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, make me a stealth check. The horse isn't quite looking your way, but still, make me a stealth check just in case.
Yeah, great. That's 19.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you quickly make your way over towards that, the little, like, bridge. It kind of leads up and onto, like, the main deck of the ship there. Also, roll me a perception check.
Okie doke.
15, that is
Perception
actually
is a 15.
just enough. As you are kind of looking over, you see hanging from a stick that's just kind of like placed on the deck there. The stick kind of hangs over there, and hanging from that stick is a big wasp nest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this sounds like a wonderful opening move distraction opportunity.
He's
So I
getting
would like
that.
to
I'm
take
also going
advantage
to
of that.
move Mog Merch down here.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check for anybody else who's moving.
Where's the... Oh, it's... Okay. Stealth. 28.
Nice. Poog is caught. So the horse kind of turns to look at Poog, and just starts walking over your way. Chuffy, what were you going to do?
I wanted to chop down the nest and
Okay.
throw it at the horse. But I was gonna try to like climb up all sneakily, get behind it. I assume it's up on the mast or a pole or something, right?
Yeah, it's up on a pole. It's about like 5 feet like above the ground. So on your tippy toes, you could probably sink your fingers into it.
Oh, great. Oh, what do I have in my bag? Is there anything that could possibly protect my stupid little hands? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna consult the party on this one. Should I grab it with my hands or try to hit it with a grappling hook? What do you guys think?
How smart are you?
It might be kind of dumb, right?
Yeah.
How smart are you?
I'm just gonna grab it and throw it because
Okay.
whatever, man. I'd like to not like run up to it all crazy trying to get their attention, but like sneak up, grab it, and throw it. Just
Sure. Yeah. Roll me a.
And as he's about to throw it, like simultaneously, I want to throw one of my little like my firecrackers.
Sure. Yeah. So let's hop into initiative. Let me clear that for us. Clear. And then let's all roll initiative. The two of you. Rita, would you like to do anything during this surprise round?
You're muted, Luna.
Sorry, I was still muted because I was munching on strawberries. I'm gonna take my short bow out and I'm gonna prep to aim that at the horse as well.
Okay.
So
Let's see. I'm missing an initiative from
me.
You.
And wow, a whopping 6.
Descending. Alrighty, so
Still better than the horse.
That's good.
Chuffy is up first. I need you to roll me a reflex save first.
Cool. There it is. A 25, sir.
Alrighty. So you are able actually to pretty quickly grab this nest and throw it before too many of the wasps come out and sting you. You do get stung like once or twice, but it's nothing to like actual damage you. Now roll me a ranged attack.
It was like a non-gay version of that scene from Fried Green Tomatoes.
Those were bees.
Where's the
It was
range?
romantic.
It should be kind of like right up above your attacks. There should be like a melee ranged and others.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, obviously. Here we go.
Yeah, you're
that's an 18.
sorry, aren't you?
I am sorry, eh?
So you hit the horse directly on its like flank, and it falls down and hits the ground, and all the wasps come flooding out of there.
Ooh.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, giddy up.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. There's not enough like space to hit either of your friends too. So all these guys are going out directly towards him. He's going to make a reflex save. Wherever that is. There it is. 24. This horse is pretty good. It like kicks away that wasp's nest like this-ish direction. And it also gets stung once or twice, but is perfectly fine. So that was your surprise round. Poog, you are up. I don't think you acted in that. Did you want to do anything?
For the surprise round?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to say that Poog is moving down the fence line, and when the horse sees him or them and starts like making their way over to the fence, their first reaction, because they're like,
Oh no, like much stomping, no good. Like defeat many feats.
they're going to cast Firebolt at the
Ooh.
horse.
Okay. Let's see. Why do I keep putting away the character sheet? I don't want to do that. There it is. So that'll be an 18 versus its touch, which will hit, dealing 6 fire damage. This horse doesn't seem to like that too much. Mogmerch, what are you up to? You toss your muted?
I mean, maybe. I'm tossing that firecracker.
Okay, which square would
And
you like to target with that?
I'll do like the top left square that the horse is taking up.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So ranged.
Yes, do throw me a range, or yeah, do roll me a ranged because there's technically a chance you could miss.
Yep. 12.
Yep, that is just enough. Not just enough. That is more than enough to land right in that square there.
Huzzah.
Bugaloo Adawi, aka Rita. Changing that again.
It's my random name, don't you know?
Save changes.
I only change it for combat. Let's see. Shoot with my bow again. And that is an 11.
An 11. That's going to hit.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The horse
So you
squishier than the spider.
let go. It's huge. It's very easy to hit. So you let
So
go of that
was
arrow,
the spider.
and it flies. So click that damage for me and roll that.
3.
3 damage. I think I know what the problem is. You are clicking on the plus whatever it is instead of the name of the item? Or are you clicking on the short bow itself?
Oh, okay, that would do it. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, when you click on that name, it should pop everything up. Alrighty.
Okay.
Up next is going to be the horse.
Does he really go during a surprise round though?
You're right, I forgot. It's a surprise round. Up next is going to be Chuffy.
Wow.
Sucks to be you,
Great.
horse.
Yeah, horse.
Take it,
Loser.
horse.
Me?
No, not you.
So seeing that the wasp didn't hit, or he was able to so quickly defend it, I'd like to reposition myself on the ship, trying to maybe sneak around one of these masts or something and come over to the side. Let's see if you can see that moving around. But I'd like to get the high ground on this fella and throw a dart at him.
Sure. Yeah, give me a you wanted to sneak over there, you said?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
yes.
anytime I can.
Stealth
Yeah.
check. Let's see.
That's
all right.
22.
Yes, so he will be flat-footed for this attack as well. So go ahead, and you wanted to throw that dart.
Yeah, great. I will throw a 20.
A 20 will hit, dealing 1 plus 1d6. So yeah, roll me that d6 damage.
So it's /R1d6.
Space 1d6. Yep. 2, so that's going to be 3 damage.
Neat.
This horse is looking pretty beat up at this point. So up next will be Poog.
Okay. Man, this just goes so hard against like all my own personal beliefs. But Poog is gonna throw a javelin at this horse. This is painful to say. I don't like doing this. This isn't fun for me.
It's not you. It's Poog. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, they're
It's
horses.
big.
They're
They are
horses. They're-
terrifying, and they put medals on their feet, and it is horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible creature. So
And 11 is going to hit, dealing 4 damage.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, you hit this thing with that javelin, and it goes and falls right on its side, and it is no longer with us.
It is an ex-horse.
Oh my goodness.
It
A
is.
former horse.
It is laying on top of that that little thing that Mogmerged threw,
Which now explodes.
which now explodes.
Oh no!
Rains horse blood over all of us.
It's
Flat.
it's not exactly big enough
Ta-da!
to explode the horse.
No, we get covered in blood, Quentin Tarantino, Kill Bill style.
Yeah.
oh my god.
But it does blow. It does blow the horse, like kind of like shoots up a little bit and slams down.
Oh. I had an even funnier mental picture. It's
My
just like
goodness.
this like ragdoll horse just flying up into the air, like, and then just falling back down again.
See, in my head, I imagined it was like the spider. So, Poog is like picking up chunks of charred horse to eat later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snacks.
Hooves are where Jello comes from. Jello is delicious.
And he just like breaks off a hoof and is like
no.
chewing on it, which is like the consistency of glue. It's very gross.
Like, no, you take the ears. You gotta smoke the ears, and I'm chopping off the ears.
Smoke the ears.
My goodness.
So yeah, as you guys head on your way, this is the spot marked on the map. So if they're going to be anywhere, they're gonna be here.
Well, that's where we
so,
should look then.
Chuffy's gonna start sneaking around, or not sneaking around, I guess. Maybe poking around the boat. Trying
Okay.
to find some things.
Does everybody else join him on the boat?
Yep.
Okay. So let's just group you all together. I gotta move you en masse. Let's go. Let's put you guys down here. And move everybody over here so you can see where you are.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Love it.
Wow.
So yeah, you
Wow.
are on the main deck here. You are welcome to kind of go around. To the back there, behind this the building, as you kind of searching around, there is a ladder which heads up. And there's
Can I go to that? Can I go to that little room in the middle?
Yes, you walk over to that. There's a door there. You wiggle jiggle on the handle, but it's locked, unfortunately.
I'm going to take one of my bombs.
Yeah.
So how I ended up, yeah. I'm like,
Back. And I'm going to plant a bomb in front of the door and
Okay.
attempt to blow the door off its hinges.
Let's see. Give me like a straight int check.
Straight what check?
Intelligence.
All right.
You're actually fairly good in intelligence. A 13.
Yep.
The bomb might not be enough to open this door specifically.
I need 2 bombs. Like no.
Rita, as
Oh,
you're kind of
no.
like waiting there, something happens. You smell a very familiar but foul stench. It's dogs. They're up that ladder there.
there's dogs here, guys.
Okay, so Poog is immediately going to climb up the ladder to where the dogs are supposed to be.
Okay. Let's see. So Poog climbs up, and yes, you do see once you get to the top there, there are in fact 2 dogs over there.
I'm going to follow up after Poog.
Okay. Anybody else heading up?
I'll head
Is
up.
there another way that I can climb up without just taking the stairs?
Yeah, so there is like rigging, kind of like, all down in between the 2 masts and stuff. You could definitely get up there without taking the ladder.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like to start climbing up some rigging.
Alrighty, I'm gonna need a climb check from you. Don't forget you have
Well,
that ring.
luckily, I have
You
the
have
ring.
that special ring, you special. How about that?
Special ring.
How about that? So my first climb check is a 10.
Did you
Plus
add your?
4, 14.
It was plus 5 actually. So that's
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
15.
15 then. Great.
You climb up that rigging. You stumble here and there, but you're able to get up within about a round or so.
Okay.
And Rita, you take the. Do you take the ladder or do you climb the rigging?
No, I take the ladder.
Okay. Let's put you up there, and you'll be. I don't know. Let's call it there.
Sure.
And let's all roll initiative, because as you kind of clamber up this ladder and the rigging and stuff, the dogs they look at you and they go. "Rrrr."
No. Oh,
There's-
Poog. Oh no.
Oh
I had-
man.
I had a plan. Oh no.
So the dogs are. Oh no, guys, pretty mad. They
Oh
see you.
no.
And one of the dogs he goes first. He's going to just lunge forward and go after Rita, because you are there. That's going to be a 21 to hit versus your AC.
Let's see.
Yeah.
AC is, I gotta remember where it is on an actual sheet. I'm sorry, what did you say it was? A 20?
A 21. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You're going to take 2 damage as this Mongol sinks its teeth into you.
Ouch.
Mogmerch, you are up.
I've got a question about my bombs.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, how much AoE do they have?
5 foot. So you target a square. And
Okay, so each square. All right.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
I'm going to take I'm going to target the dog that's sitting really back away and hit him with bomb.
Okay.
Boop. 19.
Alrighty, so that will be a direct hit on him. Rita, I need you to make me a reflex save, please.
Okay, I would like to use one of my +1s from Cheech1. Reflex. 9.
9 is not going to be enough. You are going to take 3 fire damage from this bomb.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Reflex.
Wow.
Oh. You hit this dog with your bomb. Oh, Chuffy, you're also right next to him. Please roll me not fort.
Is he on the
reflex.
other? Which one's
Chuffy?
But isn't he on the other side of a wall?
This
Oh
is
wait,
like
he climbed up the rigging. He climbed.
yeah, like a small railing is up here.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, you wanted a reflex, was it?
Reflex, yes.
Great. I roll a 15.
15. So you take half damage from this splash damage, which will translate to 1 fire damage for you. You hit Tickletooth directly in the flank with this bomb, and it explodes. It showers fire all over Tickletooth and showers Tickletooth all over Chuffy.
Hey, made that one little step.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dog jerky. This is great.
Uh,
It tenderizes it too.
You have a move action. Would you like to go anywhere or stay where you are?
I'll move over Mia,
Alrighty.
and that'll be my turn.
Chuffy is up next.
I'm just like staring at Mogmerch, like, whoa, whoa, what was that? I'm gonna clamber up over the railing and like run in with my dog slicer raised to attack the other dog.
Okay.
So like up and over, and then right up to him.
You just sprint on over there. And
Right
slice
up,
your
yeah.
dog slicer at the dog.
That is right. That is a 8.
An 8. Yes, so that's not going to hit. He's just too nimble for you, and he's ready for it. He just ducks under the slash.
Oh, he's a sneaky boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of which, it's his turn. Scabtone's going to take a bite at you, Chuffy.
Yeah, he does.
That'll be a 19
Just
versus
trying
your
to
AC.
stab him. Oh yeah, 19 hits.
You're going to take 3 slashing piercing damage. So 3 damage.
Ooh.
Also bludgeoning. It's all 3. Where are you at? Yeah, if you click your token, the green circle above it, you can subtract 3 from. That'll be his turn then. Pook, you are up next.
Okay, so the first thing that Poog is going to do is cast Cure Light Wounds on Rita.
Thank you.
She girl be looking rough. So
Yep.
I will do
That
that.
is 3. You rolled a 3, so yeah. 3 heals to Rita.
Yay.
And then can I instead of moving use my movement to grab one of the left shoes that I stole and throw it at the dog?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Roll
Okay.
me a ranged attack.
Okay. Let me get back out to where that is. Okay, let's see. Ranged attack.
15. Yeah, you're gonna slap the back thigh of this dog with a shoe. Actually, that's his left side too. So you smack his left foot with a left shoe.
With a left shoe.
Alrighty. Rita, your turn.
I am going to shoot it again with my bow. Well, shoot at it again with my bow. Oh yeah, that worked a whole lot better.
Oh wow.
Confirmed.
That crit and confirmed.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it is. So it says 3 damage. Does that include the crit damage?
It does not. The number next to it, the 6 damage, is also on top of the. So you dealt 9 damage to this thing.
Okay.
Which means where do you hit it to end it?
I am going to, let's see. I want to see where I'm standing in relation to it. Oh, no, now I'm covering the map. Let's see. I am going to shoot it right in the shoulder blade. It looks like it's kind of facing towards me. Is that about right?
Yeah, about right. Yeah.
Like sort of towards me, like that general direction.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna shoot it kind of like in that like shoulder blade, just between like the chest, not quite the chest, but not quite into the neck.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it right into there, and so I pull my arrow back and I line it up just right and loose the arrow and off it goes.
Off it goes, hitting quite true and
Mhm.
right in there. Yeah. That is the end of that combat.
Okay.
So this vine-choked area has a very mossy handrail. And it descends sharply from the ship's bow to the muddy ground below at the kind of edges there. And one of the handrails seems to be encrusted with a large ball of dried mud, also known as dirt.
Oh, Poog is gonna go and try to like break the dirt apart.
Are you searching through the dirt, or are you trying to grab the whole thing?
I'm searching through it. Like,
This is excellent mud that was once mud and is now once again dirt, but it's still excellent.
I'm just carving up the dogs. Going to have Joe jerky tonight.
Speaking of which, it is around lunchtime. Would any of you kind of like to eat some lunch?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, as I'm like chopping up my, the pieces of dog, I'm also gonna get my nice little juicy slug that I've been saving for a special occasion. It's like, yes.
Awesome.
I'm gonna pull out the jar of pickled halfling toes that I have.
That's a good
And
choice.
I'm gonna
Wow.
open it up, like you'll hear that little, the little seal pop, like, and I'm gonna like take a big sniff of it, and then I'm gonna be like, anybody want one?
Those are the greatest.
I'm gonna try
Take
to like
one.
lean in from behind her and steal one.
Sure,
Just
roll
to be
a
extra sneaky about it.
sleight of hand
Okay, great.
versus a
That's
perception.
a 9.
I mean, maybe Rita doesn't see it. Who knows?
Maybe,
Although Rita is
yeah.
very good at seeing things because of your such large head with great big eyes.
It's true, with great big eyes.
Poog has pulled like Mary Poppins style a spider leg that looks way too big to fit into their bag, and it is like charred and crunchy, and they're just like eating this spider leg.
Rita, I need a perception from you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yep. Perception. Just for good measure, I'm gonna use a +1 from 19-cent banana.
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Let me have it.
I might just let you get away with it, but I could still see you.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't see.
I don't. That's a 6.
It's a 6, yes.
You burned a
No.
+1 on that.
It's all right. I still have 1, 2,
That's
7
so
more to
funny.
go.
I know, we have so many. I really don't care at all. I think it's hilarious. It's so worth it.
So yeah, as
yeah,
you're,
so I'm gonna sneak it back and just slurp it down as I walk away.
alrighty. with that, lunch is finished. There is a door here as well as a ladder that heads up a little bit. At the top of these, the rigging and all that stuff, you do have a couple of like crow's nests as well that you can kind of see from where you're at.
Okay.
I want to scurry up one of them. I'm like, I want to go to the crow's nest.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
I'll climb
and
up a different one.
I'm gonna try and open the door on this level.
Sure. All right. I need a climb check from Rita and Chuffy. And
Another
Mug
plus.
Merch is trying to. Oh no.
Mine's a 9.
That's a 21.
Alrighty. Move. Turns clear. Poog, are you doing anything? Following up the poll?
Poog is Poog will climb up behind Rita
Okay.
just to see what's going on up there.
Alrighty. Give me a climb check as well.
Ooh.
Can I assist? Can I like reach down and help?
Sure. Yeah. Roll me another climb check, Rita, to assist.
Oh, that's not nearly as good. That's a 9.
Oh, the DC for assisting is 10. So you. So
Can I use a +1? No, I'm kidding.
Get out of here.
so Rita climbs
That's
up very,
hilarious.
very quickly. Chuffy, you try to get up there, but you just slip your hands and just land back down on the deck. Poog starts climbing a little bit and just like gets hung up on like your wrist, gets caught in the thing a little bit, and you're like, help! At which point Rita tries to turn around and realizes it just puts a hand out to try to grab you, but is just way too far away. You're able to free your hand and then
Poog stretch!
Meanwhile, I'm like this, and I'm like,
you're able to free your hand after like a second or two, and then we head over to Mog Merch opening that door. You check that door, and it is in fact unlocked. Would you like to open it?
I just like throw the door open.
You throw the door open, and inside
Huh.
you see another dog just kind of sitting there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Once the door gets thrown open, Rita, that stench kind of wafts back over, and you smell it. You say, "There's a dog," or something.
More dogs. More.
It's like
This-
there's more dog jerky for me.
This dog is proudly sitting there, looking at you, and it stands up and bares its teeth at you as you open the door.
I bare my teeth right back and go charging at it with my club.
Yep.
Wow.
And that'll be
Yeah, you do.
initiative.
Yeah. And a boop. 16.
Alrighty. You forgot to click on your token.
Well,
It's okay, I
you know,
gotcha.
it's the way she goes. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Overkill's fun.
I need
I'm gonna hit.
Chuffy.
Huh?
I need Chuffy's initiative as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. 22.
22. You clicked on Rita's token. Let me grab your token. Where are you? There you are. Head turn, and you got a 22. Okay. Descending. This will kind of be a surprise round throwing it open, so the three of them won't be able to act. So up first will be Mog Merch.
Alright. I'm going to. Let's see. Why not? I'm gonna chuck a thing of alchemist's acid at it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh
Yeah, roll me
my.
that attack.
Like, I'm gonna tenderize you beforehand. I throw it at him. 21.
A 21. A 21 is going to hit and deal 8 acid damage to him.
Wow.
Okay.
does it just melt the dog into like?
The dog is still standing, actually. You 5 foot step away?
Yep.
Alrighty. So it's still standing and it's kind of like coating him, dealing that acid damage. And then it'll be his turn. He's going to pretty much shake and the acid kind of just sprays all over the place. And he is going to exit there. As he's kind of heading out that door, that will provoke an attack of opportunity if you'd like to.
Oh, it's a bad day for him.
Yeah,
All right.
a little bit.
Club him. 12.
12. 12 will miss.
Yep, that's the way she goes.
So, he is going to attempt to bite. That'll be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So he sinks his teeth directly into your pretty much your face, dealing 6 damage to you, and he gets to make a trip attempt. Ooh. Does a 13 beat your CMD?
Yeah, just barely.
So you are tripped as well.
All right.
And where's the foot? Where's the trip? There's a trip. That'll work. Okay. Then that's the end of that surprise round. Poog, you are up. You hear fight.
Okay. Since I'm above them, can I jump over the railing down onto them?
You weren't able to climb up.
Oh, okay. So I'm down where they are.
Yes, you're on the ground level there.
Okay. So the first thing that I am going to do is move over to Mogmerch and pull up my spells, cast Cure Light Wounds, and that will cure them for 3. And my good deed having been done, I'm gonna slink backwards farther away from the dog.
With Pathfinder, you actually can't split up your movement like that without a special feat. So you would have to stay there, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. I'll stay here.
Does it not count as a 5-foot shift?
She used the move action to move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as well. So
that's fine. We shall deal with the consequences.
Up next is Chuffy.
All right. Do I have line of sight right now, or is that masked in the way?
You can kind of see him. He's definitely got cover on you if you wanted to like kind of throw a dart or something. Unless you like.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could pull off a sneak attack from this position, or if he already is aware of my presence, or what.
Yeah, he would already be aware of your presence. The mass is a little bit too small for you to kind of sneak around. But if you want to get your sneak attack damage off, you can flank, which means if you go like so, you'd be able to be flanking, and that would also trigger your sneak attack.
Wonderful. So I will do that, and instead of throwing a dart, yeah, I really appreciate that. Instead of throwing darts, I'll I'll flank him with the dog slicer and try to bring that down on his back. Yeah.
Alrighty. You're gonna try to slice that dog. Oh
no. That is a 7.
So.
Which is a nat 1, isn't it?
Yeah, you're
I can't see what I rolled there.
Yep, that is. If you hover over the number, it'll kind of bring up a huge.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
So anyway, you come down directly on this dog's spine, but it's just a little bit too hard for your weapon, and it kind of like bends around the dog and just kind of like springs back. You realize that an attack like this would have probably broken a normal dog slicer, but yours seems to be intact still. It's probably the magic.
Okay.
Yes, so Mogmerch, you are up. You are flanking as well with Chuffy, so you get a +2 to roll.
Cool.
To hit.
Does it already know that, or we'll just do it in our brains?
Do it in our brains.
Okay. I'm going to try and club it because I think I'm a little bit too close for any of my other stuff. So we'll see.
So that'll be a 9.
That'll be a 9.
Not gonna do it.
I'm gonna die.
You come to try to club it right in the face, and it just ducks, and you swing into that doorway there.
Dog. And am I able to do a 5-foot shift?
Oh, you are actually.
But I'm prone. Like,
yeah,
what
you're
does that
prone.
do?
You could use your move action to stand up, which will provoke an attack of opportunity, and then 5-foot shift afterward if you'd like.
Yeah, it seems a little dangerous right now. I'm going to chill.
Okay.
Cool.
Rita, you are up.
I am going to, for a moment, be like Glad that wasn't my dog slicer. And then I am going to fire an arrow at it again. That is a 12.
A 12 to hit is not going to hit.
Dang it.
Channel a little bit of Eevee in there as you just move your bow to the left.
I was just checking. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna move up 5, 10, 15 and come right up there.
Alrighty. Up next is Cuddles, even though Cuddles should have gone last time. Oh well. Cuddles is going to, being surrounded, not really know what to do. Is going to take a quick bite at the one who hit him, which is Chuffy.
Oh,
I mean, technically I didn't, but no, it's cool. Yeah.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit. No way.
Thought so. That'll be
no, I have a 17. Yeah.
Ooh, 8 damage. That's not good for you.
Really? You don't think?
So he bites.
I'm a little bit dead.
He bites into your stomach and just tears and runs his head about and lets go, and you fall to the ground. You are not dead, but you are unconscious.
You're mostly
Cool.
dead.
You're only
You're not.
mostly dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Then it's going to take a 5-foot shift indoors. It's not looking its odds out here. Poog, you're up.
Poog is going to reach over and touch Mogmerch on the shoulder and cure light wounds for 8.
Okay.
Thank goodness. And then the dog went inside. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to move up so that by my next turn I'm going to try to stabilize Chuffy.
Okay. Chuffy, I need you to make me a fortitude save, please.
Cool.
Oh,
I
did
think
you do the
now
healing
might
on
be
me?
Yes.
Okay.
Now might be
Right.
the right time to finally use a +1. Do you think, folks?
Good plan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, great. So I'll roll with a +1, please.
Okay.
And I'll roll a good thing. So that would be a 6 total.
A 6
Because I rolled
total.
a 5.
Okay, so you take 1 damage of bleed damage. So you are currently actually at -2. You die when your negative hit points
When
hits the amount of Constitution you have, the Constitution score.
Oh, so I'm dead.
No, the
I have a con of. Oh, the score, not the modifier.
Right,
My
yes.
apologies. Okay,
Yep.
great.
So you're
Wow.
you're
Way
good.
more room then. I'm okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
this is fine.
So
We're all
that'll be-
fine here, thanks. How are
That'll
you?
be your turn. Mogmerch, you are up next.
All right. I'm going to get up.
Okay.
All right. And let's see. I guess I'll toss one more alchemist acid at it.
Okay. You do, as an alchemist, know that this has a splash radius. So it could
Can I
hit.
try to throw it towards the back of the room?
Sure. Yeah. If you wanted to target this square here or something, that'd be
Yeah.
perfectly fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I don't want to hit anyone else.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna hit it with alchemist acid. 18.
So that definitely
Cool.
hits that square, and it bursts and spreads acid throughout the entirety of the room. 3 damage. Let's see. Reflex. You would think I would know where all these things are. He fails. He takes full 3 acid damage
Nice.
from the splash. So you are no longer prone as well. I should take that modifier off you. Okay. Rita.
Me. I am going to I'm gonna shoot at it again, even though I've moved in a little bit. Nope, that's the wrong one. Ah! I scrolled up and I lost everything. 14.
Ooh, that's not gonna hit.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, this thing is very nimble and it dodges and dives out of the way. It's actually seems to be fighting much more better than the other ones.
More better.
Much more
Add
better.
it to the list.
Cuddles. Cuddles is going to it was going to try to attack you. You're going to have Mogmarch, that is. You're going to have some cover from this dog from the wall being there. So you'll have +2 to your AC due to that. I don't think it'll matter though. A 23 versus your AC +2.
Nope.
That'll be 6 more damage to you as he sinks his teeth right in your legs and kind of rips you off the ground. You're unconscious as well.
Am I?
No, she got healed
Yeah.
to full
I got
health.
healed.
Oh, your token says 4. Okay.
Yeah, I updated it
So
already.
she applied the 6, yeah.
Slow your roll.
My brain isn't working, I suppose. I just saw the 4 and I was like, you're gone. Anyway, it's going to try to
You
make a
just
trip.
am.
Does a 17 beat your CMD? You also get a +2 to that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you get tripped again.
Oh, no. Wait, did you ever get up?
I did.
Got up and then got tripped immediately after. Poog, you are up
That's
next.
hilarious.
Okay. I have a wand of cure light wounds. How do I use that?
You
Oh,
basically cast Cure Light Wounds.
Okay. Beautiful. We love it. We'd love to hear it. So I am going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Chuffy.
Yep.
Who is very, very much not okay. So that's 4.
So you heal Chuffy for 4. That puts you up into the positives. You are awake. Wait. Yeah, that would be
just +2, yeah?
Yeah, it would be 2 to the positive.
Yeah.
He's good, not great.
He's good, not great.
And
you
then
are...
I'm gonna slide back 5 more feet farther away from the doll.
Okay. Yeah. So Chuffy, you are now awake but prone. What would you like to do?
I'm just quickly looking through my additional gear to see if I have a potion. Oh, yes, I do. I'd like to use a, kind of laying there on my back, after being kind of dead.
You flip your backpack to the front, start rummaging through it.
Yeah, I'm going through it, finding a Cure Light Wounds, ripping it out and holding it up, biting the cork out and chucking it as fast as I can.
Okay. You lose about half of it when you dump out when you bite it by the cork and you're still laying down. But just 1 drop is enough, so you do get enough of it. So roll me that. I think if you just click on the potion, it might roll it. Otherwise, we can manually do it.
Yeah, it's
Okay. So
I don't know how to. I'm sorry.
1d8 + 1 is the healing that you receive.
Okay, so our 1d8 + 1.
Yep.
Maybe 4.
4.
Great.
Yep. So you heal 4 additional hit points. That is a full round action to retrieve and drink a potion. So Mogmarch, you are up.
All right. Can I chuck the Tanglefoot bag at it, even though I'm prone?
Yes. Ranged attacks from prone, however, get a -4.
Can I try and stand up?
Certainly can.
Alright.
Cuddles does not try to attack you here.
All right, I'm gonna chuck the Tanglefoot bag at it.
Alrighty.
Just do a ranged attack,
Yep.
and I'll do +1 from Chichuan. 13.
13. I'm gonna say that'd be versus touch. That's going to miss.
Oh, existence is suffering.
Yeah.
All right.
It sails right over him.
And can I do a 5-foot? Do I still have enough to do a 5-foot shift away?
Yep.
I am gonna 5-foot shift away.
Okay. Rita.
I am going to. Okay, that's Mogmarch. That's Wait, I'm trying to tell who's who. Hold on. Now I'm drawing
I'm
shapes
the
on the
one
map.
with the only full health bar. That is who I am.
I can
Okay.
actually add names. I should add names.
wow.
Oh, good. I'm right next to Chuffy. Awesome. I am going to take this opportunity to pull one of the potions of cure moderate wounds that I have in my bag, and I am going to shove it in Chuffy's mouth. I'll be like,
Awesome.
drink this!
You said cure moderate wounds?
Yes.
Alrighty, as you just shove that into his mouth and make him drink it, it is 2d8 plus 3.
Do you want me to roll that, or do you want him to roll that, or do you have
Whoever,
a preference?
you can roll that.
Okay, so what is it? R
Slash-
1d8 slash R
Yeah,
1d8.
2d8.
Oh right, 2d8. I can type slash R 2d8 plus 2. Was it?
3.
3.
Put a space
Nope.
after this /R.
Yes, slash R space.
That's helpful. 2d8 plus 3. 13.
13.
You're
you
full.
heal-
You are healed to full.
You heal 2 full.
Wow.
Chuffy does.
Can the 2 extra HP help him stand back up?
No,
Aw.
unfortunately,
Not gonna
can't
let me
be.
bounce up.
And after shoving that in his mouth, can I lift him up? Like back to his feet?
Good question.
It'd
Like
be,
use your movement
Raise
to help
me
him up.
it would essentially be a full round action to like feed him that.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able
Nope,
to. Yeah.
that's fine. Figured I'd ask.
Cuddles. With the moving of Mogmerch away, Cuddles feels emboldened and takes a step back out onto the thing there. He's going to reach down and try to bite Chuffy.
Again?
Yeah, that'll be a
Yeah, that's fair.
25.
Ah.
No problem. I glance it off.
Yes, you
No, of
do.
course it hits. Of
you
course it
take
hits.
you take 9 damage and can't be tripped because you're already tripped.
Well, good. It was fun knowing you.
Poog, you are up next.
Is gonna slide back here so that they can touch Chuffy, and again use the wand of cure light wounds and be like,
I know, like, I know you guys, like, had a plan and stuff, but there is, like, a certain amount of spells that Pooh can do to fix it. So, like, more killing, less healing would be ideal.
and you get 9 points back, Chuffy.
Nice.
Wow, thank you.
It's just because you
I'm
keep saying
back.
a boot and sorry, and I'm just like, oh yeah.
Speaking of which, it'll be Chuffy's turn. You are at full health, but laying on the ground.
I'm back, baby. I try to like hop up to my feet.
Okay, that will provoke
wait,
from him.
Can I 5 foot away? Like
Uh,
rolling or crawling, like scammering?
You wouldn't be able to
And then
5
try to
foot.
get up?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to 5 foot away
Okay.
like that.
I'll try to get up anyway, and I'll just eat the attack of opportunity and die.
Yep.
Jesus.
That'll be
It
a
doesn't hit. A 16 doesn't hit.
really awesome.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
you're AC
17
17. That's right. Yeah. so
By
that'll
the
miss.
skin of your teeth, son.
Yeah, you
That was
jump up
lucky.
too quick.
Too quick,
It's like
and I'm
the
healed too
teeth-
full.
The teeth chomped right here. Like,
Yeah.
you felt its lip touch your nose. Like,
Ew. Can I take an attack action now?
Absolutely.
Great. I'm gonna come down and try to slash him
Alrighty.
across his big stupid neck with a 7. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
no. Again, you're using the wrong side of this dog slicer. You're just trying to slap them with the broad side, and again, it wraps around him. And it looks like
Smack
it would break at any moment, but it snaps back to true.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll have my turn there. Not having a
Okay.
good one.
Mogmerch, you are up.
Is there anything I can throw, like, on the ground around us?
I mean, you have a club. You can club.
I,
him.
throw your club.
I can throw my club?
You could throw your club. actually. Clubs do
All
have
right.
a range increment, I'm
You
pretty
can throw
sure.
anything.
All right. Throw him a club. 24.
24 is definitely going to hit. Roll the damage from the club. 2. You deal 2 damage to him.
I'm just so scared, like,
You're probably thinking, like, man, I should have held on to that to club him, but it's too late now.
No.
Throwing things is good.
No.
You have move action, actually. Would you like to move?
I am going to yet again do another 5-foot shift back.
Okay. Then it'll be Rita's turn.
Okay. I am going to holding on to my bow in my left hand. I'm gonna pull out my dog slicer out with my right hand, and I'm going to attack what was the dog's name? Cuddles. I'm gonna attack Cuddles.
Yeah.
And that's a 12.
A 12. 12 is not going to hit.
Sad.
He's just too nimble for you guys.
I don't like it. Tell him to knock it off.
That turns the turn order back to Cuddles. It doesn't like that you're not getting bit, Chuffy, and also not dying when you go down. So he's going to change his attention to somebody else. He's going to remain where he is, but he's going to bite at Rita.
Of course he is.
That'll be a 14.
Shucks.
Does the
That
14
is
hit?
a miss.
Alrighty. And he goes and chomps you, and you just dodge out of the way. Not even getting, like, slightly bit.
Not
Poog.
even a little bit.
Poog is gonna reach forward, and I'm gonna imagine that what actually helped Rita avoid the dog is that Poog grabs her veil and like pulls her back.
Yeah.
It just like, like snaps in her face but doesn't get her. And while he's touching her veil, he's going to wave his wand and cast Cure Light Wounds, and that will be 6, Luna.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
And I'm just gonna stay where I am because these two seem real determined to try to die. So I'm not gonna go real far.
I mean, Mogmerch needs some help. Chuffy's up.
Fine.
All right. I'm just like looking at my dog slicer, like, what's happening with this thing? Huh. And I just try to attack him again.
Okay.
I'll use a +1. So that's an 11.
An 11. 11's not gonna
probably
hit.
doesn't do it anyway. Yeah, of course not.
This time you don't like slap the side of him with the side of it. You go with like an actual slice, but he's so quick. He's so nimble, man.
And with that, I'll 5 foot out of combat around the corner.
Sure.
Is that okay? Can I do
Yeah,
that?
why not?
Yeah, nuts to this. Just like,
Bye,
slide away.
Mogmerch.
All right, I'm going to 5-foot shift over here, and I want to, I'm trying to make sure I read this correctly. Okay, maybe I don't want to do that. That's probably end up killing people there. I'm going to throw one of my alchemist fires, and I want to hit it to the southern, like the square south of the dog.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, absolutely.
23.
A 23 is definitely gonna hit that square. All right, he needs to make a reflex save. There we go.
Oh, bullshit.
He passes, but he still takes half damage from it. So
Great.
That little fire there. Bop. He is still hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
Oof.
You moved and you threw. All right.
Yep.
Rita, you are up.
Me. All right. I am going to try to attack again with my dog slicer. I'm going to use a +1 from Bat Duck. That
Okay.
one off. 9.
Whew.
Yikes.
We're so
We're getting
good.
tired, man.
You've been adventure. It's a long adventuring day.
Yeah.
Two
This has been
encounters.
a lot. This is a lot.
You
So
slash,
tired, Poog.
and it uses its teeth to like to deflect the weapon. I don't know anymore. After that, Cuddles uses that momentum to 5-foot shift forward, and now he's going to attack Rita.
Worse.
He's not going to do it. He's going to nat 1 and get a 6, and he's going to try to bite you. You put your little sword up, and he bites right into that sword and kind of hurts his teeth a little bit as he
Yeah, so there.
stumbles back. Poog, you are up.
Okay. So, Rita, the last time I healed you, did I heal you to full?
You did.
Okay. So then I'm gonna shift over this way, and I want to try to get to Mogmerch. But I can't. It's touch. I can't heal. Can I heal him from a distance with the wand?
No, it's the spell, but you have enough momentum to get over there, or movement speed if you wanted to. But
Okay.
if you need to stay next to Rita.
No, I will come. They're both at full health right now, so I will come down here. And then, is that a whole turn, or can I still heal them?
Nope, you can still heal Mogmerch.
Fantastic. So,
Fantastic.
fantastic. So it's 4. It's not the best, but it's something.
Yep.
Wait, can I add one of my +1s to that?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
We have a lot of them.
I'll use my +1 from Chichuan to make that 5.
All right.
Okay, so you held 5. Cheffy, you are up.
So at this point, have I broken line of sight? Like,
Yes.
that was
yes, you
kind of the
certainly
intention
have.
to sneak around the corner.
Mhm.
So I want to time it right, but I'm like, just kind of holding the dart, like flicking it around, waiting, like looking around the corner, waiting for it to turn around.
Mhm.
And as soon as I know it's not looking in my direction, or I think I have an opening, I'm gonna throw the dart at it.
Alrighty, make me a stealth check real quick. See if he notices you. Ooh, that's a tough one to beat, but you do it. So he will be flat-footed for this, giving you
Great.
your
So 14 to hit.
a 14 to hit. Against his flat-footed will not hit. Would you like to
Can you add a
retroactively?
+1? Can you add a +1?
Would you like to
Yes, I
retroactively?
would,
Alrighty,
if you're
yeah.
offering,
Absolutely.
of course.
You guys are having a
And
little
it
bit
still
of trouble
doesn't
here.
hit. Okay.
Just a little.
So a 15 will hit his
Thank
flat-footed.
you, sir.
So you actually dealt 1 non-lethal damage to him.
Good job.
But doesn't he also get sneak attack?
You also get sneak attack when your damage is non-lethal. Your sneak attack also becomes non-lethal. So roll me a.
What is it? 1d6.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, 1d6.
Okay. Oh,
Slash
it would help
yeah.
if I formatted that correctly. 6 max
So
roll.
you deal
Yes,
7
baby.
non-lethal damage to it, and once your non-lethal reaches or exceeds your current hit points, you fall unconscious, which he does. That'll be the end of combat. What would you guys like to do with this
I'm
unconscious?
grabbing my club and then just clubbing it over the head.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Die,
coup de grace
die.
with my
I was
dog
gonna say
slicer.
I cast bleed on it, which would make it die anyway.
You all do all these things simultaneously. Rita, you
I
know,
didn't
Does it
want my
blow
dog
up
slicer to
too?
hit.
Does it blow up too? Because everything's been blowing up. Can it
Yeah.
blow up too?
Like protect my face.
Cuddles
a little
doesn't
bit, just in
spontaneously
case.
explode, unfortunately.
I would also
I,
just like to let you guys all know that we just got 5 more +1s from Nekala the Druid.
Oh my goodness.
Nicola!
every
Thank you, baby.
Wow.
every d20 should have one attached to it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So I'll take one of my potions of cure light wounds.
Okay.
So let's see. R D8 plus 3 or 1 plus 1.
3 for a moderate.
No, it's a light.
Oh, light is 1d8 plus 1.
Okay. All right. 4. 2. In hindsight, that was unnecessary because I was at 9, but
Gotta get to full every time.
All right. So I'm gonna go look in the room that I was trying to look in before.
Alrighty. This room is blood-splattered chamber of horror. Dead rodents, snakes, and birds have been variously nailed, tied, and hung around the walls.
Feels homey.
At the far end of the room, a large cauldron bubbles over on an iron stove set against the aft wall. Its stovepipe chimney is extending through the ceiling. A bloody burlap sack sits on the floor next to the stove. The center of the room contains a long, rickety table surrounded by chairs that contain grisly decorations. A whole family of skeletal goblins, their bones bleached white, are bound together by reeds of twine.
Oh no.
Check what's in the sack and what's in the cauldron.
The cauldron is bubbling just some sort of like random stew. It's like green stew.
I'm trying it.
Does it smell like guts?
It doesn't, but it also doesn't not smell like you. Goblins are very... they reek of whatever surrounds them, basically.
So awesomeness.
So
Yeah,
inside...
so I get the ladle and I'm just like...
Yeah, you just eat some goblin stew, and I do mean that literally.
Yeah.
There is chunks of goblin in there.
Scott Tenorman.
Nobody really
Yes, let me taste your tears, Captain.
none of your like nobody's really against kind of cannibalism. They just they don't want to know about it. So like if you eat a spare goblin here and there, it's not a big deal in your culture. It happens.
Is this like, would we know, is this the like the lair of the cannibal lady?
Yes.
Oh.
So this does seem like a cannibal's lair.
Yeah, you would think after all these years she'd be better at cooking.
As you kind of go through that burlap sack, you find the rest of like a goblin's body. It's missing like a chunk out of its chest, probably where its heart is, and one of its arms.
Is there Poog wants to look through to see if there's anything worth taking, like anything that's...
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a perception.
Okay.
An 18. Yeah, that's enough. You're like looking through all this stuff. There isn't really much, but you do see like a glinting out of the corner of your eye. And you head to the corner of the room there, where it was, and you pick it up and you find a key. It is stained, it is dirty, but it is certainly a key.
Poog is going to take off running down the steps to open the door below them.
Okay. I imagine you hold it out like in front of you as you're running.
And like,
and I follow after her.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, okay, I'll chase after them.
I'll come too.
So all the way down at that bottom one down there, if you'd like to, yes. Yeah. And Rita. I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Let's drag you down too. So yeah, you get to that. There's a keyhole sized perfectly for that key. And you stick that in the lock there. And it turns. It opens the door. Dynamic lighting. Click on that, and it opens up. And inside is a pretty strange sight. The air is thick and close, stinking of swamp and sweat, with a thick, glistening layer of mud on the floor, and swaths of oily fungus clinging to the walls. Even more dangling decorations, I can talk, I swear, of goblin bone and animal part, like finishes, hang from the walls, the ceilings, everywhere. What appears to be a nest, which is made out of rags, sticks, mud, and cast-off bits of clothing, lie against the westernmost wall, but scattered amid the floor and clutter are several exotic-looking man-made objects, including a tantalizing red chest. Inside is a sight to behold. It's a goblin who goes by the name Vorka. show it to everyone. And
Ooh.
she looks over to you and says, "What are you doing here?"
We are looking for fireworks, but I think we may have come to the wrong place.
You have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Scott Tenorman.
I know not of this Scott Tenorman, but the fireworks
his
which
salty
you see.
tears, they help the land and make things salty.
It's what the plants crave.
I see.
No.
Well, this stash of fireworks which you seek, it is here, but I'm not going to part with it willingly. I'm going to need at least 2 of you guys to stick around and get eaten.
No, thank you.
How about you don't eat any of Poog or Poog's friends, and Poog can make sure that a friend of his named Joshua can make his way out here, and you eat him instead.
Perhaps. I'll just need... That's only 1 of you, though. I need another. How about... Ooh, that looks like a tasty morsel. And she points over towards
Morgul is better.
That's a tasty little Morgul. And she points over towards the cage that Chuffy's holding. I haven't really had spider in a very long time.
Okay, I will burn as many of my +1s as I need to do this. But I want to implore my goblin god to to try to beg them for some sort of intercession so that Poog's, not the people that aren't annoying him currently, don't get eaten, and neither do their pets. And they very much the ideal would be that 2 servants to their god that's maybe not doing such a great job appear instead of Poog's friends.
Okay, I suppose roll me a percentile. And how many +1s would you like to burn?
Wow.
Let me see. I will use all 13 that I have.
All 13, okay.
Wow.
So yes, roll me a percentile, and it's not a direct 1-to-1 conversion for that, but I'll keep in mind what
How do I roll a percentile?
/r space 1d100. Okay. Let's see, what kind of art do I have? I don't want to use any art just in case it's not good to use. Yeah. Two little goblins
Unbelievable.
kind of just appear right in front of you.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
What?
One of them you actually recognize. It's Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
Josh?
There's always a Jeff.
She kind of looks at him and she says, "Is that one Jeff?"
That one is definitely Jeff.
All right. Well, suppose a deal's a deal. She walks over, she grabs that red box, and she kind of stomps her way over to you, holds it out.
Poog will take it, and then he's gonna take a pot shot and try to punch Jeff in the face
And be like, that is for stealing the last good slimy mushroom from Poog's stash. And scary lady, I tenderize his face for you just a little bit.
Oh please don't let her do this to me. That was
Nope,
I
not Jeff!
had eaten in 3 days.
Poog is gonna leave.
Alrighty. Yes, so you have the box of fireworks. Let's see, where is it? There's a ton of fireworks in there. There it is. The red chest, though, is the object of your request. she also hands you a key with it. Once you unlock it and look at it, there's several fireworks in there. There's where's all that? 14 Desnan candles, 20 of the paper candles, and 7 skyrockets in there.
Wow.
Yeah, and with that, you can head back. You can go back. You got the quest item.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
So I would say we would go back to the village, and like on the way back, Poog is being really annoying, and he's pointing out like they haven't been gone that long. Like they're going past the horse again. He's like,
Hey guys, you remember that time that Poog and you and me and we like all blew up the horse?
and it's like every time they go past somewhere that they've already been. Like it happened just a couple hours ago, but he's like,
Do you guys remember the time?
like the whole way home.
The most important question is: do any of you blow off the fireworks or any fireworks on your way
No,
back?
but I refill like my stock of fireworks from what they originally gave me, just like bringing it back up to what I had before.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to try and take some from the box and like just stash them in my own stash, just like a handful of whatever you say I get if
Okay.
I'm successful or whatever. Yeah.
Sure, roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked and dragged instead of clicked. 24.
24. All right. I would say you can either like take like 4 of the paper candles, or you can take an entire Desnan candle. Which one would
I'd
you
go
like?
for the big scary one.
The
Obviously,
Desnan,
yeah.
the Desnan candle. Yeah.
My
And you
eyes kind of light up like, oh, yoink.
you slide that into your pouch, and we head on. That's unfortunate. No candles got exploded on the way there. But you bring that back. There's no bad stuff that happens to you along the way. And the chieftain is sitting in the same spot that you left him, right in front of the charred remains of the bonfire from last night. He seems to just be like bored, just kind of looking down at all of his subjects, and then he sees you, and his eyes go like really wide. He whispers something over towards Slorb, which his Slorb says, "They're back! They're back! They have a big chest!" And he comes running over to you guys. Okay, I'm here. What's in there? Is that the stuff?
I mean,
Katie, you're on mute.
maybe.
No, I wasn't.
Rip.
My bad.
Well, I mean, just hand it over. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff.
No. What do we get for risking our lives from many legs eat goblin faces and horses and dogs and goblin eating goblins, and Poog much did not love every part of this. So what do we get?
Well, He just points to Mogmersh. You can marry the chieftain's daughter if you want, and the rest of you you can be like, I don't know, the head of the village watcher, or like the overseer of village stabbings, or like the master of the pig pit or something.
I'm okay with this deal.
Only accept. Poog will only accept if he can have Squealy Nord as his own personal pet.
No, Squealy Nord's the personal pet of the chieftain, but you can watch over Squealy
Well,
Nord.
in that case,
And then Poog's gonna take the fireworks and start walking out of the village.
No, wait, come back. We need those. How about I make you the boss of Big Fire.
Poog will accept this.
And they bring back the fireworks.
Alrighty. He grabs that and he just runs over to the chieftain, which whispers something in Slorb's ear. Slorb opens that box and grabs one of the skyrockets, and he just shoves it in the ground and lights it on fire. He's just standing right next to it.
Like with his face over it.
Not over it, but like he's just like, dangerously close to this thing. And it shoots off into the sky. And it explodes into a big plume of like purple and yellow. And it's kind of hard to see because it's still like, dinner time, so the sun's still out. But the chieftain whispers in Slorb's ear, and Slorb calls out, "We will have another feast tonight!" And everybody goes wild. And with that, I suppose we could end. That's a good little ending spot.
This was a lot of fun.
Weeby Goblins is great. I can't wait to keep running. There's 6 of them, so I'm gonna.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna do them all. Eventually.
There you go.
This was a lot of fun. It was few hiccups here and there, but first time, I promise.
Thank
And then
you.
one
You did a
random
great
divine
job.
intervention right
You
at
were
the
great,
end.
man.
Thank you, chat, so much, by the way, for
Right?
all of those. Without you, this fuckery could not have commenced. So thank you so much for all
Ray
of
is
this
absolutely
platform.
right. Yes.
I was saving my 2+1s from for the last fight because there were some really cool things that she could do, but it was like really hard to hit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna use them on those things. And then
Sheer. I told you. I warned you all. And you're lucky because Devin was in there before and like he had to go do something else. And he messaged me on the side and he's like, this guy is doing good for his first time, but he has no idea what he's dealing with. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Just the wheels are always turning.
yeah, I was gonna give you 2 for each +1 that you added on there. So that's like 26. So if you got over 100, it would have happened. Then you rolled a 90. I was like, okay,
Amazing.
I guess.
The
You're
dice
right.
have a story to tell.
Oh,
All right, we'll just pocket all the +1s for the next time we have to run one of these.
yeah.
I was gonna say I've got like 2
Yeah, might as
left
well.
over. We got a bunch after the fact too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I still have like 6 or 7, so I was trying to use them, but
So can we do the thing we do on Tuesday, and I always really like it, is where we go around and talk about what our favorite moment was?
Absolutely. Yeah, would you like to start? Let me put us on this
Yeah.
screen. Yeah.
Sure. My favorite moment is probably tied between when Mogmerch dove bodily into the like fire apple whiskey barrel and like made sure to articulate that they were like bare ass naked as they did so. That's
Yep.
hilarious. And then
Me.
like just the visual of like winning the hog riding contest and then passing out in the pig pen drunk. Like just so good. And then when Chuffy was like very sneaky and like got the wasp nest and was like, I will be a hero, and it basically had the effect of like someone kicking a grenade away, and it was like, oh, like just very.
So
It
close.
was good. Those might be my 2 favorite moments.
Alrighty. Who next? Who wants to
I
say
liked
that?
how things kept exploding like right after I put down firecrackers.
That has to be mine. Yeah, the horse. Like, I just imagine everything going calm. Like, yeah, guys, we did it. What?
I just want to point out, Jim the Dim just said in chat, it's a tie between when Yachts says either sorry or a boot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Uh,
Hey.
who next? Who out of the 2 of you? And then I'll say mine at the end.
I'll go. I think one of mine was the horse thing, like right after, and also like I throw the bomb down and then the thing dies and then the bomb goes off. I think that was hilarious, and then I also loved Ray as Poog, and just like the third person talk was just so like I loved that. Like that was just so fun. It just gave so much life to the character, and I thought that was amazing. So those were my favorite parts.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yachts?
Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of funny moments, but I was definitely most surprised by the ending there. I was summoning down 2 goblins just at will, just like, "Whoa," and then okay, yeah, so I guess that settles things. High fives all around. Like, let's go. Poor Vorka was probably like, damn, how did they do that? I need to learn that.
God damn it, Rachel.
That was some good shit.
My favorite part there has got to be the Lots Legs fight. After which Poog cast that spell and calmed the animal down. He's just like chilling. He's like walking away, and you guys killed him anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I had to move some stuff so you can get money for that fight. You're supposed to follow him back to his lair, but whatever.
We clearly weren't following the blueprint, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Not even a little.
Blowing up horses and shit.
So, I don't know how to do a raid. How do we do a
Oh,
raid?
I can do that.
Slash raid space name.
Yeah,
Oh.
but only I think only editors and the channel owner can do it. So, yeah, who do we want to raid?
who's doing stuff?
Let's take a look.
Oh, there's Perception Studios. There's Turtles and Chill.
Turtles and Chill. I love Turtles and Chill.
All right, we can go Turtles and chill it up. Oh, it's book club night too.
Ooh.
I don't know
The
what book they're
turtles are
doing.
reading.
The
books.
turtles are reading. There's a new turtle there. I gotta share this story with you guys. There's a new turtle over at Turtles and Chill. He's itty bitty. He's like literally like this big. They named him Oscar the Trash Turtle because there's a reason for this. Somebody, so the guy that runs the tank actually used to work as a locksmith, and just outside the store, somebody threw a fish tank in the trash out there, and there was still this tiny little turtle left in the tank.
Aw.
So the guy
no.
that owns the locksmith called him up and said, hey, you've got to come get this turtle. And so now he has Oscar the turtle.
The trash turtle.
Oscar the trash turtle. So yeah.
Oh,
I
great.
love it. I'm here for it.
All right, so I can take care of that raid
Thank you.
and chill. Go.
There it is.
Alrighty.
There it goes.
I don't know how
All
to-
right.
Do I click end stream?
Not yet.
No.
Once the raid goes through,
Not
click
yet.
end stream.
Oh,
Yeah, don't do it yet. All right. We're going to send you all over to Turtles and Chill right now. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you, friends. Have a great night.
free.
All right.
Now
Now you
click
can
end
hit
stream.
end